I'm checking to see. I think I'm live on YouTube as well. I think it's working. someone double check, cause it was really weird, cause it said I was live, but then immediately after it said I was not live. No, it says I'm live. Is it live? I think so. I think it's working. Anyone on YouTube, come to Twitch, because I'm not reading YouTube chat today. Because, you know, please hold, let me look, thank you. I'll be reading Twitch chat. This is so I can fucking, you know? You live? Rude? Okay, it's working. I just saw it now because I tapped over to make sure it was working. And then we're just gonna keep it on stream health so that I don't see my terrible YouTube views. Okay, so I really super desperately want to talk about the Guy Fieri controversy. Have you guys heard the Guy Fieri controversy? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's so fucking funny. Is by far one of the funniest controversies I've ever seen. And I don't know, like, honestly, I don't even know where to, like, begin. So the Guy Fieri controversy is I'm not talking about the mega thing. I wish I was talking about him being mega, which, you know, we all know that, but that's fine. You know, we'll pretend he's not. The thing I am talking about is Guy Fieri doesn't swallow his food on the show. Does anyone know about that? I learned about it today, and I want to make like a reaction stream too. I want to do a reaction stream, like 2 clips from diners, drive-ins, and dives. You know, it's so fucking funny. Sorry, drink of water. He only takes a second bite. No, okay. So, if you watch it, it's not that. It's if you watch it, he will take a bite of food, but then before he actually swallows the food, the camera cuts to something else. It's like, and like people were watching episodes from like 17 years ago, and it was happening like then. It's still happening now. Isn't that fucking funny? Isn't that hilarious? That it's so fucking funny. I like, what do I even like say about that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god. It's so fucking funny to me. Like, how do I spell Guy Fieri? How do I spell this? I forgot to spell his name already. Fieri. Okay. Guy Fieri controversy. How the fuck do I spell controversy? Controversy, and then reacting to Bad Ghost Adventures clips. I forgot to do on my going lives. Yeah, so basically what ends up happening is Guy Fieri goes, he takes a bite of food, and then it always conveniently cuts the camera before he swallows his food. And I think that shit is so mad funny to me. Because, like, what do you mean? What do you mean he doesn't? You know what I mean? What do you mean he doesn't swallow? Isn't his whole thing, like, swallowing food? Eating food? Why does he not swallow it? Like, it's so fucking crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna look up more of it. Guy Fieri not swallowing food. There's so many. I guess it should be a conspiracy theory, not controversy. It's a conspiracy theory. Yeah, so wait. Random questions posted 11 days ago on Reddit. Does anyone else believe Guy Fieri never swallows? Is there any evidence out there? And then someone just commented back, do you mean food? Maybe someone said I have no idea, but I have a guess. What if he makes a weird noise when he swallows, and that's why they only show the chewing? That's crazy. The age-old question. This is so crazy. He tasted all the hot sauces. Huh. This is so fucking... No TV chef stew. Long days of filming and multiple takes. There's a bucket out of sight behind the counter that they usually spit food into. Where are we getting that information from? Wait, this one's from 6 years ago. Hold on, I have a Reddit post from 6 years ago. Let me tell you guys this one. This one says times when Guy Fieri doesn't like the food on Divers, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Admittedly, I don't watch Triple D. Thank you for calling it that. A lot, but someone mentioned that it's obvious when Guy doesn't like something he tries. I personally haven't seen that yet. He always seems to genuinely enjoy the food. Does anyone know his tells? Oh yeah, he does hate eggs. And I know Neko said that too. He does hate eggs. This is crazy. This is so weird. Guy Fieri doesn't swallow. Yeah. Like, it's so fucking funny to me that he just, like, he takes a bite of food. Like, I don't know if has anyone else noticed that? I only noticed it because people started talking about it. Or else I never would have noticed it. But he takes, like, a bite of food. And then before he like, chews it a couple times. And he takes, like, small bites, too. Like, he makes them look, like, really big. Like, he shoves, like, half a sandwich in his mouth. But then, like, as he goes to, like, bite, he, like, pulls it out and then just bites, like, a little, like, corner of it. Right? And then he goes like, and then he like chews for like 3 minutes, and then they cut the camera and it cuts to like something else, and he never actually ends up swallowing his food. It's so fucking weird. Wait, does John Catucci do that? Okay, I feel like I need to save this for a different stream because I want to watch it. But no one knows who John Catucci is. No one lives in Canada. John Catucci. Does John Catucci do that? Hold on. Does anyone know who John Catucci is? Do you guys know who John Catucci is? Hold on. I'll show you guys. I'll just share my screen. You guys can see. Twin just making people up. Yeah, you don't know who John Catucci is? You've never seen him? It's this guy. You guys have never seen John Catucci? Fake name? He's so real. What are you guys talking about? A real fucking guy. Look, I can find him on IMDb. You guys don't believe me. I'm serious. He's a real guy. Okay, wait. I need to see a video of him. He's from the show You Gotta Eat Here. You Gotta Eat Here all of season 2. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, pause my music. He like kind of only stays in like Toronto. Hold on. I'm curious. You know what? This is gonna be the first half of the stream, then the second half is gonna be Back Roast Adventures. It's still just chatting content. Who cares? Okay. Wait, I gotta know. Jiggly Mikes, thank you for the follow. I don't know, or Jiggly Melkies. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Chalky Town. I don't know why my thing didn't go off. I just share my whole Twitch dashboard. Who cares? Thank you for the follow and welcome to Chalky Town. Welcome in. How are you today? I was just talking about Guy Fieri. So there's this whole conspiracy theory that Guy Fieri doesn't swallow his food when he takes a bite on diners, drive-ins, and dives. So now I'm checking out if like other Food Network people do. Because now I'm curious. Now I'm like curious. It's like weird, right? Hold on, we need to like speed this up. Like this is like way too like fucking slow. Please, I just want to know if he swallows his food. It's not like a weird thing. The show isn't as good, by the way. This is, you know. And John Catucci's a real person. Stop telling me he's not. He is. He fucking is, bro. He hasn't even eaten anything yet. Does this guy not eat either? They did it! They did it! Did you see? What? No, wait. No, go back. Go back like 10 seconds. Watch this shit. Watch. He's gonna take a bite and then it's gonna cut before he swallows. No. Listen, this conspiracy is all too real. Watch. Chew.
Oh my god. It's so
Cut. They cut it. He didn't swallow. They cut it. John Catucci does it too. Hold on. When's another point where John is eating? I need John Catucci to eat more.
And then red wine, John.
This is so weird.
It's gonna sit for 2.5 hours.
Okay, they're cooking right now. I don't care about them cooking. This would be like the one thing that would actually get me banned. Is like watching John Catucci. Yeah, wait. Okay, wait. Takes a bite. He looks like a Borg. Stop saying John Catucci isn't real. Watch. Chew. Cuts. Chew. Cuts. It cuts every fucking time. So I'm like not crazy, right? No one unfollow. This is like the one time that you guys should put the tinfoil hat on. This is when I'm being like actually crazy. And this is like what the tinfoil hat redeem is for. And you guys aren't using it. That's fucking crazy.
and garlic in those particular.
That's so weird. Thank you. Thank you for my tinfoil. I appreciate it. I definitely deserved it this time. Wait, this is so fucking weird. Now I gotta watch Guy Fieri. Hold on. What's like another one? Diners, Drive-In and Dives, which is like Guy Fieri. Hold on. Wait, that's from like 5 days ago. Let's get like an old ass one. Oh my god, they're all like brand new. Besides the fact of him being a bad person, I think it's funny that his controversy, well, his conspiracy theory is like fucking, he doesn't swallow his food. Okay, wait. From season 38, hold on, I'm curious. I'm skipping through because this is just like, this is not the main content. Take a bite of food. I need to know. Take a bite of food. I'm so curious. I actually don't know much about him. That's okay. You don't need to. He sucks. He's like mega, so, you know. Look, bite of food, cuts, and then he never swallows, and then he never swallows. And then he never swallows the food. Is that crazy? Is it like because swallowing's like gross? Why did they do that? What the fuck? That's so. Wait, does Gordon Ramsay swallow?
Great Neck, New York.
Hold up, we need Gordon Ramsay trying food.
Drab, fuddy-duddy.
Because I feel like, okay, they cut off that woman that was eating too.
I'm sure it's what would you recommend?
Okay. Gordon, I need to see Gordon. I need to see if Gordon does it.
You could see his face like.
That's definitely not homemade mozzarella. There's ghastly, stone cold, solid, and tasteless. How are you, madam? How was dinner? Fair. And what have you got in the bag? What is that?
Eggplant parmesan cheese.
Oh my gosh.
When will you have this? For lunch?
I mean, if it's bad, he'll legit spit it, not even cutting it, if I remember correctly. Now I'm like curious. Because it's just a thing.
Like your British accent.
Girls.
Kevin, bring it out.
He didn't even.
I'm struggling with that.
But it cut before he swallowed. Is it like a TV magic thing? This is so crazy. This is like the weirdest thing that I found on Instagram today. I found it like on Instagram where people were talking about it, and then like I had to know. I had to know if it was real. That's so crazy. Like, since buy my merch, that's so crazy. There's like no way. Wait, there's more you get. Oh my gosh, not the fucking. I fucking hate this Alex Lee clip. He pisses me off. Oh my god, man versus food. It's different for the man, Gordon. Wait, what about Man vs. Food? Do you guys know Man vs. Food? I'm not gonna make you guys watch Man vs. Food. It's like so gross. My parents used to watch these shows like all the time. So I got like I've seen like every single one, but Man vs. Food is so fucking gross. It's like this guy that goes and does like those food challenges where it's like, oh, eat like a fucking 80-ounce steak and you get a t-shirt and your name on the wall and the steak's free. If not, it's like an $8 million steak. Right? And he like does those, but it's like fucking, it's so fucking disgusting. It's so gross. I don't know anything about Man's versus Food. Don't watch it. It's like actually so gross. All he like, there'll be times where he'll be like eating shit and then he just starts like dipping it in like water to make it like easier to swallow. I guess it's so fucking gross. It's like such a gross show. I hate it. But I wonder if he swallows now. Do they show him swallowing or is that one like fake too? I feel like that one's harder to fake. You know what I mean? Because like John Catucci and Guy Fieri are like in the kitchen. And then like no one's like if and then like if Gordon Ramsay just spits something out, people are going to be like, oh, the food's like he thinks it's gross. Right? So like that wouldn't be weird. But then like Man versus Food, yeah, is a competition, right? It's harder to fake because this one's a competition. Yeah. So maybe that one's not fake, but maybe it's just gross as hell and they just cut it out. I don't know. It's so weird. It's such a fucking weird conspiracy theory that I found on Instagram and I got really addicted to. And I was going down like a rabbit hole of. I was down a rabbit hole. I was down it. It was bad. Okay, I'll turn my music back on. There we go. I need a hat too. It was so fucking weird to read about. Like people were like talking about it and they were saying, I don't know, they were talking about like how he never has. And then I had like, I don't know, like I had no idea. I never noticed that before. This is like the whole thing where the other day I found out that Seth MacFarlane, whenever he voices a character, he can't say the word rather. He says rather, right? And it's like, it's so like, now it's like stuck in my head. And that's like all I can hear whenever he speaks is that he says rather instead of like rather. And he says it for like all of his characters say it. It's so fucking weird. Now that I think about it, who also does this, what shows? Right? Like, oh, oops, I pressed the button. Like, does every show do it? It's so weird. Like, I don't even know what, like, honestly, like, do all the different shows do it? I don't know. How, like, right? It was like, that's why I was like, wait, I need to pull up John Catucci. And then everyone started saying that I was making people up. I'm not making people up. John Catucci's a real person. Go look him up. He made a Canadian show, guys. I'm sorry you guys don't live in Canada. Get out of here. I'm sorry. But like, yeah, I don't know. That's so fucking... What the fuck do you mean Markiplier's live on Twitch? What the fuck? Reading Reddit, then some kind of death battle. Not? He's not live on Twitch? I'm looking at him like right now. Live on Twitch. That's... What the fuck? Since when? Since when did Markiplier stream? That's crazy. OMG, who's this Pokemon? Hi, Ziggy. I'm River Pokemon. I'm the River Pokemon. Yeah. What? I had like no idea that Mark ever streamed on Twitch, like ever. Why can I knock? We can have a shared hype train? That's so fucking funny. Speaking of Mark, just watch Iron Lung. Huh? Is Rig PSD redeem gone? Yeah, for now, because like I honestly and truly, my hand is too bad to do anything. And I don't want to promise people something and then I just like can't do it. Honestly. Like my injury is just only getting worse every single day. And I can't really like, I like can hardly like use a mouse half the time. That's why I kind of like stopped playing games too all that much. Like yesterday playing Raft was fine because I was kind of able to just use like one hand for the most part. Because like everything was just on the keyboard, but like, you know, my hand kills and I can like hardly use my mouse half the time. take care of yourself. No art animation. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do for you, because I did like promise it. And I would feel bad, but that's why I have like my commissions closed and everything too. I just like, I cannot, my hand hurts so bad all the time. Right? You got some time off for that? Are you telling me to like take time off? Or are you telling me like I have a while before I have to worry about it? Because like it's not, time off is not gonna help my hand. I wish it was just like time off would like solve my hand issue, but I don't think so. Also, I saw that you just watched Iron Lung. I love Iron Lung. It was so good. I watched it in theaters. I went with my best friend. We went to go watch it like when it came out in theaters. It was so good. I liked it. I thought it was really good. I'm glad to see like a lot of indie creators are making like movies and shit like that. It's really nice to see. The ending was powerful. I liked the ending too. I thought it was good. I don't know why people were complaining about it. I don't know why people were like, you know, everyone was like confused about it, but I thought it was fine. I thought it was good. I like the beginning because I didn't watch it. Ziggy, you should watch Iron Lung. You can. It's like on YouTube now for like $4, which means it will be able to be pirated soon. I'm not saying you should pirate it, but like, you know, but I'm just saying, if you have to, you have to, you know. But yeah, I'm a pirate, so I have to. Fair. So fair. So fair. You are a pirate. You do have to. Yeah, I mean, again, I liked it. I thought it was really good. I don't know why people like, a lot of people didn't like it. I really like it. You know. But that's that. That's that. I haven't done like anything else recently that I can really like yap about. That's my big problem. Like, that's the time I don't know what to yap about. I very much like it. I very much liked it too. I thought it was so good. I'm watching Spider Noir with the best goat, Nicolas Cage. Ooh. I do like Nicolas Cage movies. He is pretty good. He's pretty good. Intergalactic cosmic horror shit. Yes, I did like that. I did like that. That was the main thing of Iron Lung. I thought it was cool. That was cool. I thought it was so good. And I thought the game was like cool too when he played the game. So I don't see why I wouldn't like the movie. But you know. Heyo, Space River. It's one of my Space River. How did I become Space River? I used to be a space VTuber. I used to be an alien VTuber. Like, long before I was River. Long. Oh, new model? I could make a new model. You're so correct. You're so correct. Maybe I should make a new model. Alien VTuber? That's why I used to be. When I first started streaming, before I rebranded into River, I was an alien VTuber. I was an alien clown. Yeah. So it was, you know, it was sick as hell, you know. Space pirate alien? Ooh. That could be you, Ziggy. Come on. You don't want to be a space pirate alien? Come on, Ziggy. Now you bat, now I'm a vampire. Now I'm a vampire VTuber. That was like a long time ago. Ew, space pirates. Ew, sky pirates. Okay. Easy jeezy. You land pirates, aka cowboys. You don't like cowboys either? Ease. I honestly, yeah, I used to be like an alien clown. And I didn't even like realize it until people started turning around. They were like, oh, like the movie? Like the movie? And then like that was part of the big reason that I rebranded, is because I was so tired of people being like, what, like alien clowns from outer space, like the movie, like are you a fan of that? And I'm like, I've never fucking watched it. Like I literally don't care. I will only accept space pirates if River becomes one. Okay, I'll become a space pirate then. I'll have an alien. I have a couple designs like in the back burner, in the chamber. There's a couple in the chamber. You know, space pirate, vampire, alien. Let's add like a couple more onto the, let's like add a couple more things. Like what else could I be? Space pirate, vampire, alien, a furry. There we go. We'll add a furry. I'll be a furry. What else? River cosplay as the furry from Treasure Planet. What the fuck is that? What's Treasure Planet? What's Treasure Planet? Never heard of this. What the fuck? This is something that I should know about. Wait, what? This is something I should know about. How do I not know what this is? Wait. Like Treasure Island? Treasure Planet is a very good movie. I don't know, guys. Slime? Oh, I could be a slime girl as well. Space pirate, vampire, alien, slime daddy. Okay, sure. That's my rebrand. Jim Hot. I like have no idea what the fuck this is. I've never heard of this movie. I have no idea. Bill Murray. No, Brian Murray. Never mind. I thought I said Bill Murray. I was like, Bill Murray's on this. I've never heard of this movie before in my life. Yeah, it's Treasure Island in space. I never even watched Treasure Island. Space pirate, vampire, alien, slime daddy with some Neko mixed in. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I need a couple more. It needs to be like a paragraph long so that when I explain it to the character designer, they're like, yeah, I'm not fucking working on that. What film almost ruined Disney? The Black Cauldron? Okay, whatever. Why was Treasure Planet a flop? But is it animated or live action? I'm so confused. No, it's animated. What the fuck? It's like an animated film? Because some pictures it's showing it live action. Are they making a live action one? Animated? Damn. No, I have no fucking idea what this is. Like, I've literally never heard of this. Do I have to watch it now? There's a game for the Game Boy Advance. Oh, speaking of, I really like Treasure Planet a lot. Okay, maybe I'll watch it then. Xavier probably knows it and he probably thinks I'm like an idiot for not knowing what it is. Speaking of, you want to know what game was so fucking like, it's a really good movie. Oh, he does know it. Movie night? Yeah, we could do a movie night. We could try. We could do one. The thing, do you want to know what a really good game was though, based off of like a Disney movie? Was the Tinkerbell game, but specifically the DS game. I think it was the 3DS game. Hold on. Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure DS game. Wait, I'm looking it up. Yeah. Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure DS game. It was so good. I don't know if you I almost called you guys motherfuckers. I was about to be really mean. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys ever played it. It was so good. I remember we had the lime green DS Lite. Like, actually, it was lime green. It was a lime green DS Lite because it came with like a cooking game. And like, that's what it was. It came with like a pouch and everything. And I remember playing the hell out of that game. Like, I remember playing the hell out of that game. It has great animation. Okay. I've never heard of it. To be fair though, I never really like, I have to keep telling people this. I didn't really watch stuff when I was a kid. Like, I hardly watched TV. I hardly watched movies. Like, there was like nothing that really like, I think I can name like 5 movies I watched when I was a kid and I kind of just cycled through them. I'm gonna be kind of really honest. It was the thing that like I just really didn't have the attention span to care, and I preferred like drawing and all that shit. So I just never, or like playing games. Like I really needed something like stimulating when I was a kid, or else I just like didn't care. And like a movie didn't do that for me, right? Because a movie just meant I had to sit and be quiet for 2 hours, and I hated that because then I would think, and I hated thinking. And like, so that's why people were like, dude, you didn't fucking watch SpongeBob? No, I didn't, because that would require sitting and watching something. I watched TV when I like ate lunch, and then I would turn the TV off and I would go do something else. Like I really did not do much of anything. And then like as soon as I was kind of old enough where I could keep an attention span was when I was kind of like old enough to go on the family computer, and then I just played games. Like, I've always really liked like those like creation games. So like stuff like The Sims. Like, I've always like loved shit like that, and I always used to do that more than I would like ever watch a TV or a movie. I watch movies, don't get me wrong, but the only movie that genuinely like sticks out from when I was a kid was quite literally, and I forced Xavier to watch it. I forced him to watch it with me because I need to watch it a second time to see. I need to watch it as an adult to see if it got like better. And that was My Little Pony: The Princess Promenade. Go watch that movie. It's still good. I promise. I wasn't crazy. That movie's still fucking good. Okay, The Princess Promenade is just it's like, dude, it's so good. It's like hardly a movie. It's 45 minutes long. No wonder I was so okay watching it. It was 45 minutes long. I freebased Hercules and the Lion King before I was 9. Then I entered the internet. Yeah, that's like pretty much what happened to me. Ew, Generation 3. Get over it. Get over it. Go watch Gen 3. You can watch it in fucking Chinese. Go watch it in Chinese. Pretend it's an old anime. Go watch it in a different language. Now we're talking. I'm serious, because like that's what, dude, you can watch it in Korean. Go watch it in Korean. It was like Spike was like a fucking dick in that movie. Like, he sucked. Like, there was I think a couple other My Little Pony movies that I watched like before Friendship is Magic. Dude, you can watch it in Croatian. Go watch it in Croatian. I'm just scrolling and seeing like all the fucking like different languages of it. Oh, like, you want to know what I played? Oh my god, let me see if I can find them. I have to try to find it online. There were these things. Xavier might know what I'm talking about, because anytime I brought it up to, I'm only saying Xavier because like we're the same age and we grew up in the exact same area, so he might remember. There were like these things, and they were, I swear to God, all I remember them being called was Plug and Play and Calm Down. No one make a sexual joke about that. Calm down. Calm down. But you used to just like plug them into your TV, and then they had like a joystick, and you could play like, they were like games, but it was like Disney games and stuff like that. I remember the fucking Cinderella one. Oh my god. And like the thing is that I had like super ADHD. Like, I still do. This is me medicated, okay? And I had like super ADHD when I was a kid. So the problem is that I hated change. If anything was like new, I didn't like it. So I would just sit there and I would just plug in the game into my, I remember it because it was in my parents' bedroom, right? That's where I used to, that's where I would get my alone time, is that my parents would watch TV in the living room and then I would go in the bedroom and I would like watch whatever in there. Okay. So anyways, I remember that I would plug that shit in and I would just replay the Cinderella one over and over and over again. I used to be able to do that game with my fucking eyes closed. Bro, hold on. Wait, I have to see if I can find a Cinderella plug and play game. Let's see if I can find it. No. 2006? Wait, this might be it. Wait, 2006. Is that the Aurora one? Yes! I found it. I found it. I remember them all. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this video is crazy. It has 500 views. No one knows what I'm fucking talking about. Hold on. I gotta show you guys. Hold on. Okay, this is what I used to play when I was a kid. Hi, Frank. Look, so this was the game, and you used to just plug it into the TV. It had like a little joystick, right? And like, are they playing the Cinderella one? Watch the fucking Cinderella game. Watch this. I had this shit. So this was the start of the game. Right? I used to play this shit with my fucking eyes closed when I was like 7. Dude, it was crazy. I remember this shit so vividly. Anytime I think about being a kid, this is like all I remember. It was crazy. And then there was like the Aurora one too, and like the Aurora one was not as good. Wait, the fucking Cinderella one is so long, by the way. I don't know how I did that shit like so fast. The Cinderella one is so much longer than the fucking rest of them. See? And then I don't remember this shit. I don't think I ever played this one. I think I would skip this one. I think I didn't like this one. This one sounds like one I didn't like. No, this is definitely one that I did not like. No, I definitely did not like this one then. If it's like not ringing a bell, I definitely did not care about this shit. Watch. And then there's the Aurora one. And I remember that shit. Watch this. You have to pick which fairy you played as. Look at what you had to do. You had to go find the shit. I remember this one. See, so that's what I did when I was a kid. So that's why when people are like, oh, you've never watched that movie. Oh, you've never seen that TV show. Oh, that was my whole childhood. I really did not like watch stuff. I still don't. I hate like watching stuff. Like if I put on a video, I'm like, fuck, this sucks. This needs to be at fucking like 3 times speed for me to care. Flora, fauna, or Merryweather. Yeah, those are the fairies, the fairy godmothers from that, or whatever they were fucking called. What were they even called? Well, I don't even remember because I never watched the movie. I never watched the movie. I don't fucking know. Who were they? I maybe watched the movie once. Like, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Like, honestly, I did not. Sleeping Beauty? Sure. Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. I just remember it being, I would call it the Aurora one. Just find a clip of the dragon. The fuck? What dragon? What dragon? What are you talking about? With Dami Mommy Maleficent? Yeah, with Dami Mommy Maleficent. Holy shit. Do you guys know how much these are going for now? Holy shit. Dude, they're going for like fucking 150 Canadian, 160 Canadian, 200 Canadian after shipping and tax. Dude, this is crazy. These were so like, I remember there's a dragon in Sleeping Beauty. Had no idea. Had no idea. I definitely did not watch that shit. Jack's Disney Princess Magical Adventure Games. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it was. That sounds correct. Yeah, I used to like, dude, like literally, that's all I used to do. I did not watch movies. Like people would be like, you didn't watch this? No, I did not. You didn't watch this show? No. Also, TF, transformation. It's a furry term. Had no idea. I'm not a furry. There's furries in my chat and they would know. I would not know. All my furries are chill though. I love them. Sure, genuinely, I had the pipeline. I had the pipeline for about like 8 different things that I could have become. Like I had the pipeline to become a furry. I had the pipeline to become like a fan fiction addict. Like I had all these pipelines and then I, for some reason, just streamlined and skipped all of them. I think it was because the problem is everyone kind of hit that those like sort of phases when they like hit like middle school, high school. Middle school and high school hit and I just didn't want to be alive. So I didn't care. Pega's sister is like an inch away from furry. Yeah, like I'm still not a furry though. I'm not even in the My Little Pony fandom. I just like My Little Pony sick. Like that's literally it. Like I just collect the cards and I watch the show. I do not partake. I never have like in stuff like that. Like I don't think I have a fandom that I'm a part of. I don't really participate in a fandom of any kind. Like, do I love Bungo? Sure. Did I click on my followers list yesterday and notice that there's about 8 people with Bungo profile pictures that I can't see because my chat box on my second monitor doesn't show me people's profile pictures? Yes. So I see you all with your Fyodor Dostoevsky profile pictures and banners. I see you all with your Chuya Nakahara profile pictures and banners. I see you all. I see you Bungo fans. I see you guys finding me. Okay? Relax. I do not partake in the fandom. Like, I never liked... This one's gonna get me killed. I don't think I want to continue that sentence. MLP LARPer? How am I a fucking LARPer if I just don't participate in the fandom? Like, I feel like that's the least LARPer thing you could do. I feel like that's the opposite. Enjoying the media but not participating in the fandom, I feel like is the least amount of LARP you could be. Like, I don't know. I don't really care for fandom shit. Like, I gotta be the only person that like does not care. Like, I hate being in fandoms. Like, they like bother me so bad because, like, okay, do you want to know my issue with fan fiction? Let me tell you my issue with fan fiction. I have huge issues with fan fiction. I hate when I'm reading a fan fiction. It does not have to be sexual or anything. Calm down. And people just, everyone just mischaracterizes the characters. Everyone does. And I'm like, did we watch the same? What did I just press? I hit my keyboard by accident and I thought it was the end of time. Okay, we're fixed. We're okay. Like, I turn around and I go, did we watch the same piece of media? Like, honestly. Because, like, half the time people just turn around and they're like, yeah, actually, Chuya is really small and sweet and cute and kind and silly. He kills people! He kills people. No, he's not. No, he's not. And I understand that it's like fan fiction, but then they'll like have a character like walk in and it'll be like fucking Fyodor Dostoevsky and he'll be like, yo, what up, bro? I'll be like, his ass would not be saying that. His ass does not fucking say that. His ass does not be saying that shit. I'm sorry, he doesn't. And then they'll be like, no, like this is like so in character for him though. What are you talking about? When did he say, yo, what up, bro? His ass doesn't say that. And then they like turn around and they just like overuse like nicknames. And then I'm like, who are we talking about? Who are we talking about right now? Like, what character? What character? And then they'll be like it's like completely mischaracterized. And it's not even like, yes, I understand that it's fan fiction and people can do whatever they want because it's fan stuff, but I genuinely can't read fan fiction because of that. It like, it drives me crazy. Like, I can't read it. It like, it bothers me. It like, I cannot stand it. It just actually drives me crazy. It makes me, it makes me feel like, I don't know. It annoys me. We'll see how you feel when my MLP smut fic comes out next month. I'm okay, thanks. I don't partake in fandom. You can have it. You can keep it. I'm chill. But you know, like, I just like, I don't know. And it's like so hard to find a fanfic that I actually want to read because why is it that like every fanfic is like, this fanfiction is everything that you want. It's perfect. It's great. There's no mischaracterization whatsoever. But all the characters are little girls. I'm not reading that. I'm not fucking reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not fucking reading that. It's like every time I'm like reading it, I'm like, okay, yes, I see where this is going. This is pretty sick, and everyone's a child. And then I just close it. Because I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I don't care. You could tell me, like, there's people that like I'll see that'll like swear by these fan fictions. They'll be like, okay, I gotta read them. And then I'll go and I'll click on them. And then it'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, everyone has a foot fetish. No. What is that? No. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Oh my god, it's about Rainbow Dash? I don't care. I don't care. No, don't like fucking smut my ponies. I don't want pony smut. That's like fucking, sorry. That's above my pay grade. I'm not reading pony smut. I'm so sorry, but I like physically I can't do it. It's like I don't know. I see all the ponies in My Little Pony as like children. Like I look at all of them and I'm like, oh, you're like a kid because it's like a kid's show. And I like feel weird. Can't read pony smut? No, I can't. I'm not reading pony smut. I don't care what you guys fucking say. You cannot convince me. But you can read Uma smut now? I'm not reading that either. I'm not reading that. Like, I don't care. They're horses. I'm sorry. Like what you like, but it's not for me. I hate fan fiction of like all kind 90% of the time. Like, there's like maybe like one that I've read that I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. You simultaneously get paid too much and not enough for it. I don't get paid too much in any aspect of my fucking life. But River Gentle Donna is hot. I don't even know who that is. I don't even play Uma Musume. Like, I think you guys, like, understand me wrong. Who is this? Who is this? She just looks like a girl. She just looks like a girl. What am I supposed to get from her? She just looks like a woman. Get Riv as self-insert Dazai X reader, but exactly as Riv wants him. Yeah, and then I'll like read it. And that's just like, you just have to make him canon. And women are pretty? Sure. Do you guys not like listen to a word I say? Twin doesn't like women? Yeah. I thought we were over this. I thought, BRB me go shower, no problem. You get a shower. My apologies that you made a fanfiction channel and I might assume you like it. No, I made the fanfiction channel because I needed an extra space in the freaky area, or else it was gonna be like weird. But also just in case other people want to share fanfiction. Not during Pride Month, guys. Guys. Bro doesn't appreciate the female form, the female horse form. I guys, I can't even plead my case. So I was gonna be like, I like Dazai, and then people are gonna be like, yeah, that's worse. That's worse. You might as well like Pony Smut. It's better than liking Dazai of all people. Listen, he's cute and he's pretty and he's handsome and he's gorgeous and he's my bouncing baby boy. And I would make out with him if given the opportunity. But I'll never have the opportunity, so. He is the only figure, trust me, I have been collecting anime figures for years. So, oh my god, it could be worse. You could be into Jax. I fucking cannot stand the Amazing Digital Circus. Okay, here's some lore. I made Amazing Digital Circus fan art. You can find it, you can buy my prints. I made it because I hoped to God it would make me famous because it was really, really popular at the time. It did not make me famous, so I'm just probably gonna delete it because I hate it. Because I care not at all about that series. I don't like indie animation. Whoa! I'm about to get hung for that one. Hung like my dick. Liking a thin white man is worse for sure. His ass is not white. His man is born and raised in Japan. Probably. I don't know. We know like nothing about his backstory. He might be a white man. We don't know. He might be a white man. It's actually possible. I do like a thin white man. You know what? It is worse. It is worse, but you know what? He's my thin white man. And for that, I'm gonna use the fucking mentally ill Dazai Lover redeem. Before you guys can. There we go. I thought Jax from League. No, not Jax from League. Hold on, I gotta go like and retweet all the Amazing Digital Circus prints. There's one, and I don't even know if I posted it on Twitter. It could be gone too. Like, it could just be like not there. Who knows? I don't even fucking remember. I don't remember what I did yesterday. How am I supposed to remember what I did like 8 years ago? Wasn't even 8 years ago. It was like last year. You know, but still, I digress. Okay, leave me to like my white man that everyone mischaracterizes in peace. Okay, at least all the characters you guys are naming are like cringe as hell, but all the characters that I'm naming, aka Dazai, are just murderers. So like that's okay. He just like be killing people and stuff. But you know, he just like, you know, that's okay. He's allowed to like do that. He's allowed. He went to prison and everything. It was crazy. Do not ask a Dazai fan what happened on August 3rd, 2023, I think it was. I think Dazai might be more cringe. You're probably right, but honestly, he's pretty, so like who cares? You know? Let him be pretty. Let him be pretty. But yeah. So I know nothing about like fandom culture. I really honestly like do not partake in. I don't like care. From 2023, probably. Yeah. It's like when it came out. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like when I drew it. That sounds like when I drew it. I drew it in hopes that it would make me popular because everyone else was drawing it, and then it didn't. The only thing that I care. Tell us more about how you hate indie animation. Burn that bridge, girl. Okay, here's what I hate about indie animation, okay? I'm gonna preface this by saying not all indie animation with a big fucking red circle and arrow pointing to it. Not all indie animation. But the problem that I have with a lot of indie animation series that I don't care about is, and I've had this conversation with Ness before, we had a long talk about it, and it was exhilarating. Two things. There's two things that I don't like about it. One is, I feel like you can hardly call it indie half the time. Because when I think of indie, I think of someone who has worked incredibly hard to get to where they are. And I would say, like, your first show is, like, an indie animation or something like that. Like, I think of indie animation, I think of Nyan Neko Sugar Girls. Like, I think of that, right? And I'm like, see, that's like good indie animation. Like, that good, right? And then I think of something like The Amazing Digital Circus, and can you even really call it indie anymore if it's being picked up by platforms like Amazon Prime? Like, that's the thing that I hate about it. I also hate that they all follow, like, the fucking, like, same art style, pretty much. Like, it pisses me off. Because I'm like, this is the ugliest fucking shit ever. I'm so sorry. Half the time, all of your shows are so ugly. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I'm being a hater. I'm being such a hater. And I feel bad because, like, obviously there are people putting effort into it, but I feel like it stops being indie animation when it's not a small group of people anymore, and it's just a whole fucking company that just isn't being backed by, like, Warner Brothers. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, just because it's, and like, I feel like it's hard to kind of judge what is and isn't, in quotes, indie animation by this point, because indie animation used to be just something that wasn't picked up by a television channel. But now, like, nothing happens on television ever, and everyone just streams stuff. So I feel like if your show is on a streaming platform, then I don't think you're an indie show anymore. I agree that indie has lost all meaning in basically every art medium. Yeah, indie has lost pretty much all meaning. Like, I'll see people that'll be like, oh, I'm an indie artist, and then they have, like, over 100,000 followers on Instagram, and they work hand in hand with Hoyoverse all the time. They're always making art for them, and, like, are, like, paid to do so. I'm like, you're not really an indie artist then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand the point that you're trying to make, but I feel like it hits a point where you're no longer indie and you're freelance. Right? Like, you know, you can be indie and freelance, but I feel like there becomes a point where you're not indie anymore. because you're working for companies. Like, I feel like the same way with a lot of VTuber model creators, where they'll be like, oh, we're an indie VTuber model creator studio, creating models for Bow, Iron Mouse, literally Amelie, and then like they're like, but we're just like a small little studio. No, you're not. You're making more money than I could fathom. You're making more money in one sitting than I make in a fucking year. Okay? Like, you know, I think my favorite indie stuff has been from Paul, I'm sorry if I'm gonna butcher this, Giro, when it comes to animation. I don't know if I know who that is. I would have to look it up. I just think my biggest issue with indie animation is people will be like, yo, this indie animator that actually... Oh, Smiling Friends. Oh. Yeah, Smiling Friends, motherfucker. Indie VTubing kind of lost all meaning. Yeah, indie VTubing is like... Indie animation doesn't exist. Indie VTubing doesn't exist. It's like one of those things where then, like, if someone does... Okay, in indie animation would be Wabi. Do you guys know what Wabi is? Do you guys know Wabi? Yeah, have you guys heard that? Wabi always dies. Wabi always dies. That whole thing. You know? It's like I think it's like Wabi V is like his... Yes, Wabi V. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he's an indie animator. He animates in Blender, and it's just him and his 4 friends, I think, if I remember correctly. It's him and his 4 friends, and they basically just all voice themselves and stuff like that, and it's like funny stories from like when they were kids, pretty much. Like, it's reimagining them as kids, and then like Wabi always dies in the end, who is the animator and all that. It's like what that I would consider that indie animation, because it's like made by like 5 people. You know what I mean? This is how I find out he did directing for Smiling Friends. Yeah, he did directing for Smiling Friends, apparently. I do know who you're talking about, because apparently he did get added onto Smiling Friends kind of against his own will. He kind of was just like, yeah, I'll help out, and then next thing he knew, he was just running all of Smiling Friends. So yeah, that's where I know him from. He worked on it, but I'm assuming you're talking about Day Job. I don't even know what that is. Again, like, I don't really watch it. I don't really care. And then I can't say the second reason that's why I hate indie animation, because I think people might kill me. I think I might actually get hurt from that one. I can't say it, but it's the same reason why I fucking hate Steven Universe. Say it. Say it with your chest. I can't, because people are going to take it the wrong way. I will preface by saying... It's bad that I always say that. That I always say I'm going to preface something by saying that I don't actually mean the very bad thing, but I have to say it that way and then explain it. Steven Universe slander is not tolerated. I cannot fucking stand Steven Universe. I just... Okay... Because I feel like I'm not explaining it. Steven Universe, I hate. No, we're going on a different rant. We're going on a Steven Universe rant. Steven Universe, I hate because I fucking cannot stand Rebecca Sugar. There is nothing that I like about Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar does not redeem herself in any way for me. I see Rebecca Sugar, I hear Rebecca Sugar, and I feel this internal rage that I cannot fucking calm down. I cannot stand Rebecca Sugar. There is nothing that I like about her. I don't like her fucking music. I find it sounds bland. I'm sorry. I like all of the shows that she works on, anytime a Rebecca Sugar song fucking pops up, I know it's a Rebecca Sugar song because it's bad. Because it sucks. Because it's terrible. I go, oh, Rebecca Sugar. Wouldn't you know? I'm fucking right every time. I cannot stand Rebecca Sugar. I cannot do it. I can't do it. She made some of the best Adventure Time episodes. What the fuck? I cannot stand Rebecca Sugar. I can't stand her. I can't. There is nothing that I like about her. She's a shit person. And I don't know how we just, because everyone always forgets that she's like a bad person. And she goes, but she made Steven Universe. Yeah, she also drew porn of children. So I feel like one outweighs the fucking other. in this instance. And then people turn around and they go, no, but like, you don't get it. She made porn. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? Like, you can't. People try to like backtrack it and they go, no, but they were her original characters that she like aged up. And that's fucking weird. That's still weird to me. I still think that that's fucking weird. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't like Rebecca Sugar. I'm sorry. It's my hatred for Rebecca Sugar and her consequences. She made Steven Universe white middle school Dragon Ball. I might as well just say it. The thing that I hate about a lot of indie animations is that it creates a community of the most insufferable fucking people ever. And I can't handle it. I'm sorry, there's only like so much that I can take sometimes. Like, it's like I watched Hazbin Hotel when it released. So I was like let me see it because everyone's fucking glazing the hell out of it. And I gotta watch it. And I watched it, and I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was terrible. I don't think it was good. I don't think it was like like, you know, but like the more I see shit from Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss and all that come out and like the fandom and all that, it just makes me hate it. And that's how I feel about Steven Universe too. I'm sure Steven Universe is fine. I can't watch it. The fandom has just... I learned everything I know about Steven Universe from like fandom culture and from my ex. I feel like there's like a lot of lore to this that I don't want to get into. But like the gist of it is like, I don't want to say. It's not about making fun of my ex. I don't want anyone to... I'll make fun of her all the time. She fucking sucks. She's a fucking loser idiot. She is like honestly, she's a fucking loser. She was one of those fandom people that looked at any two characters that never even like fucking interacted, and she went, those characters are gay. And you'd be like, why? What makes you say that? Right? And she'd be like, did you see? They said hi to each other. That makes them gay. And I'd be like, we're gay. I don't... Is it because we said hi to each other? I think you're missing the point. And it would annoy the hell out of me because it would just be like two of the worst characters that she could ever fucking pick. Like she would pick two terrible characters that would never in the history of ever. I'm sorry, I sound like a grifter. I promise I don't care who you ship. I ship Daza and Chuya. I think it's terrible too. You know, I like boys kissing. However, the thing is that like she would just turn around and she'd be like, that character that's like 35 and this character that's 16, they're both boys, so they're definitely in love. Whatever you fucking say, I guess. Sure, man. And like, that's like how I see so much fandom culture, where it's just like shipping characters that I'm like, I don't think that's a good ship. And like, ship whoever you want, I guess. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that bad, but it's like people like turn around and they'll be like, man, you wanna know what a great ship is? Steven the fucking child being with anyone that's not another child. Oh, okay. I don't know, the fandom for anything has never bothered me. It's just like the one thing that I find that it just, I can't get into it. And I don't want to say it's cringe because I'm definitely cringe too. Like, I get it. It's just a type of cringe that's not my type of cringe. If that makes any sense. And it's fine, but people like fucking hang you in the city if you say you don't care for something that the fandom came up with. Like, I don't really care. I don't care about coming up with, like, conspiracies for my favorite shows. It's, like, nothing that's ever I don't know, interested me. Only one fandom bothered me in my Eldritch years, and that was Hitalia. I'm sure that was probably terrible too. I was not really like caring about any anime or anything when Hitalia was popular. But you know, that's like my whole thing is that like a lot of the time when it comes to like fandom stuff, I can't do it half the time. Half the time it's just, I think it's because they all just remind me of like her, and she was like a terrible person. And she pissed me off. I think it's like a known personal thing, but it's just, I don't know. A lot of the time it's like, and again, I'm not going after like artists or fan fiction writers or cosplayers, anything like that. No, I think what everyone does is cool. It's like the weird people, like the really weird, like the people that are really weird about it. Like the people that turn around and go, yeah, I'm gonna write a fan fiction, but it's gonna be about all the characters that are minors having sex. Okay. I don't really like that. I've never seen this show, but people were being openly racist. Yikes. Oh. That's crazy. See, like, yeah, like, that's what's, like, weird to me, is that, like, there's some shit. Like, that's part of the bungo fandom that I don't like either. Is, like, the people that turn around and they're just, like, they'll look at Daza and they'll be like, oh, he's like hot. And then they'll be like, he was hot in real life too, though. You guys know that he was like hot in real life? Like, go look at a real picture of Daza. And I'm like, okay, that's where we're getting like weird now. Now we're on the cusp of like being weird. Like now we're getting weird about it. I think we need to tone it back a little bit. Like that's the part that like there's always, and I get it, every fandom always has like the weirdos. But like, it hits a point where the weirdos become like the loudest. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm better off not participating in any of this. And again, it's fine. Honestly, I don't even like making fan art. But like, I don't like, you know what I mean? I don't know, this may be a hot take or not, but people have weird fucking inclinations and I'd rather they get them out creatively than another way. I think it's like, I think it's fine to an extent. You know? I think it's okay to an extent half the time. Because a lot of the time people turn around and they're like, yeah, it's okay that they drew child porn because they weren't a pedophile in real life, but it's like, I still think that's fucking weird and maybe go to therapy. I don't know, or maybe just don't do it. I think it's like, I still think it's like weird, you know, like I think for some things it's fine, but I don't know. The loudest people are typically the minority / oddest. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Again, fandom culture, I think the other thing that I hate about fandom culture, like cringe people aside and like the fucking weirdos aside, something that I really, really don't like about it is like people policing how you enjoy your piece of media. I think that's the thing that like just bothers me the most. Like people like turn around and they'll be like, oh, you're drawing Dazai, but you put like 3 lines of bandages instead of 4. Nope, you're terrible. You're like actually terrible because like there was like a piece of lore that said like he has to have like 4 loops of bandages, and then you're like, okay, where was that piece of lore? And they go, in this fan fiction that like everyone pretty much considers canon. It's like, okay, I don't fucking care. Like it's like stuff like that bothers me, or like you're not white. Oh my god, you can't cosplay that character if you're not white. Like those are like the fucking, like that's the thing I hate when it comes to like fandom culture. It's like, why can't people just enjoy it? Why can't people just like something? And it's like, you're not a super mega fan and you don't own every single book and you haven't watched, oh my god, and you haven't watched the the one weird obscure episode that isn't even canon and it was done in colored pencil in a flip book that was 3 seconds long. Oh my god, you're not like a real fan. You're fake. You're fake. And then it's like, it just makes me like just not want to be a part of like any sort of fandom culture. Cause it's like, it's just those people just like, they just annoy me too much. And I'm just like, if I'm just like not in a fandom, which I also think is fine. I don't get why people make it such a big deal that if you like something, you like have to be in the fandom. Twin is making up people to be mad at. You clearly have not like scrolled through a single fucking Pinterest post ever. Oh, speaking of Pinterest, holy fucking shit. I wanted to blow someone up today with my mind. I wanted to explode someone with my fucking mind scrolling on Pinterest today. River is cooking, thank you. I wanted to explode someone with my mind on Pinterest today. Because there's this genre of people that I do not know how they exist. And I've talked about it before. And I go, how are you alive? Half the time. Where it's this genre of people that if you post any art tutorial, 1,000,000% there will be a comment under it going, how do I do this in Ibis Paint though? It's a genre of person. I swear to God, go on Pinterest, type in digital art tutorial, click on any fucking video, picture, anything. I almost guarantee to you, you'll find a comment saying, how do I do this on Ibis Paint though? And it'll be something like as fucking simple as, like, here's how you fucking color hair. First add a multiply layer, and people will be like, yeah, but how do I add a multiply layer on Ibis Paint? Look at your program, Ibis Paint users. Holy shit. Ibis Paint users are the fucking, I feel like the god of LARPing when it comes to digital art. I understand being a beginner. I am not against beginners in any sort of way. I understand. Ask questions. Questions are fine. But holy shit, I will see like art accounts that post their art and they've been posting for years. And they've been using Ibis Paint for years. And they'll be like, no, but like, how do I do that though in Ibis Paint? Wait, but what program is the tutorial for? Like any program, but it's like, it'll be doing shit that you can do in like any fucking program. And like, I don't know how people don't understand this half the time. I have used about 15 different art programs in my whole life. And all of them were the fucking same. They all did the same thing. They all had pretty much the same features. And like, if people will turn around again, I understand. I'm not mad at beginners. I'm specifically mad at this genre of people that for some reason need a tutorial like spoon-fed to them. They're like, oh, hey, here's, and like someone will like say something and they'll be like, oh, this is how you do something. This is how you use a tool that is only in this program. And then people will be like, yeah, but how do I do it in Ibis Paint? You don't, because it's not in your program. Ibis Paint users, look at your fucking program. But anyways, that genre of person, I saw it today, and I was gonna explode them with my mind, because this comment was really, this one was really like far out there. The comment was on a Blender tutorial, and it was 3D modeling. They were modeling something. Top comment, how do I do this on Ibis Paint though? How do you do what? 3D model? You can't! I was like fucking losing it. Oh my god, and this is why I don't interact with people, because I'm gonna say something and then people are gonna get mad. And they're gonna be like, well, I can't fucking help it. Go look at your program for 3 seconds. 3. Fucking open it up. Open up your program. Ibis Paint users, I'm gonna give you a fucking Ibis Paint X tutorial. Open up your program. Click on any button. See what it does. Log it in your memory. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. You click on it. You tap around a little bit. You see what it does. If you're not sure, you look up online what it does. Then you go, oh, I know how to use this art program now. It takes, I feel like, half an hour to not necessarily learn the whole program. Like, you're not gonna know all the hotkeys and shortcuts, but you're gonna know, like, the gist of how to use it, I hope. Like, Twin, are you 100% sure this isn't some kind of joke? I am 100% sure this is not some kind of joke. Specifically because it's on Pinterest. People on Pinterest have no idea how to make a joke. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Pinterest humor is stuck in 2014 Tumblr humor. Making that kind of comment on a Pinterest post is way too advanced for them. They're way too advanced. They'll be there in 10 years. They'll be making that kind of joke. And like, this person was dead serious too. I wish I had the full comment thread because they were talking back and forth with another person about it. Who was also like, yeah, I wish I knew how to do this in Ibis Paint. Do what? Do what? What 3D model? I'm so confused on what you're fucking asking. Right? Anyways, that's my hatred for not even Ibis Paint users, specifically Ibis Paint users on Pinterest. Any art tutorial, I'm telling you right now, any art tutorial, click on it, I guarantee to you, you will find a comment that'll say, yeah, how do I do this on Ibis Paint though? Look at your program! I have followed Clip Studio Paint tutorials in fucking Procreate. The actual app that has nothing, okay? Procreate has fucking nothing in it. People talk about Procreate like it's like the god of all programs. It has like everything. We don't even have a fucking like expand selection tool. We don't fucking got that. We don't have nothing in Procreate. We have cool brushes that work a little bit better than every other program. I think it's funnier because I've never heard of that program. It's a mobile art program, and like, I've used it. I learned how to use it myself when I was like in middle school. It's like existed for like years. And there are still people that turn around, they're like, yeah, but how do I do that in Ibis Paint? I don't know. Fucking open your app and take a look. It's like just a genre of people. On Pinterest, I feel like it's the worst on Pinterest. And don't get me wrong, I go on Pinterest just to stay, like, I'm not in, like, Pinterest, like, community. I just save shit. And, like, I think people are missing out on, like, I don't think people actually understand me 99.9% of the time. Because go on my Twitter, see how often I actually comment on other people's posts. I don't comment. Because Twitter's, like, my only, like, public thing. I don't comment. I might occasionally turn around and be like, wow, this is super cool. Love that for you. Or congratulations. Wow, that's super awesome. Glad that happened. Occasionally for people I like. But I'm never going to turn around and like just comment on a post just because like I can. Right? Like I'm like the most anti-social media person. I hate using social media. I hate interacting with people. There's nothing I hate. Like, not chat. I like interacting with chat. That is it. In comment sections, I don't care. I don't talk to people. I leave my little like on things and I step away. And that's it. She hates us, guys. I knew it, probably. Unfortunately, that's how you have to use Twitter. Yeah, that's why I don't use Twitter. That's why my Twitter's dead. Because I hate doing that and I don't care enough to do it. And, like, people always try to, like, VTuber manage me. And, like, they'll tell me, oh, but, like, do you know the only way to grow on Instagram is you have to post 18 times a day and comment on exactly 32 posts with a total of 560? I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sorry. I'm not doing that. You have to reply to comments. I'll do it when I remember. That I posted a video. I'll do, I guess, right? And then people are like, no, you'll literally like never fucking grow like that though. Like, you'll literally never grow. So be it. I don't grow when I do the shit I'm supposed to do, and it just makes me mad, and I don't grow when I don't do the shit I'm supposed to do, and it still makes me mad. So it doesn't really matter anymore. Like, there was a point in time where I posted daily on Twitter. I commented on things. I talked to people. I interacted with people. I posted on YouTube. I made long form videos. I made short form videos. I deleted everything because I just didn't care, because it just got to a point where I just don't feel like doing any of that. And I understand that, like, I hate the whole thing. See, we brought Rant Zone back. I'm mad now. I hate the whole thing of like, oh, when you know, the title is content creator. I started streaming because I wanted to stream. I did not fucking sign up for the 80 other things that I'm supposed to do. I have to edit clips. I don't fucking care. Now that you've stirred the pot, I gotta bail. I'll see you later. Bye, Sunday. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping in. But like, I don't care about like editing. Like, oh, you have to edit a clip. You have to edit a clip and you have to post it. You have to post it on everything. You have to post it on YouTube. You have to post it on TikTok. You have to post it on Instagram. And don't be upset when your clip gets actually 0 views and you gain 0 followers from it and no one actually watches it. And it was actually literally fucking pointless for you to do. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not doing that then. I don't care. Right? Like every time, that's how I feel. Because all the time, it's just like bullshit. It's like, oh, hey, you have to post short form content every day, but it needs to be edited well. Because if it's edited like shit, no one's going to watch it and they're just going to scroll past it. And your model has to look good and you have to have huge tits. And you have to bounce them around and you have to have flashy captions, but the captions can't be too much, and you have to have a call to action, but it can't be an actual call to action. Like, you can't just say follow me on Twitch, because then people aren't going to do it because they don't like being told what to do. So you have to like move around, and you can't say Twitch, you have to say purple app. Like, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. Like, I really don't. I don't have the energy for that. What energy do I have? I'm lazy. My whole brand since I started streaming has been I'm lazy. We know this. Speaking of your model, this isn't your DD model? No, it's not. I like using the Twin Tails model. I'll tell you the truth. I changed to this model, and it was the same reason when I changed to my Gyara River model. I just changed to the model, and I've just been too lazy to change it back. It's like a lot of work. I'm lazy! There it comes fucking back! It fucking comes back! This is the Twin Tails customizable model. I kind of really like this one. I love this model. I think this model is so cute. And like, I'm just fucking lazy as hell. Like, I've always been lazy. I will be the first person to tell you if someone says, oh, you're just being lazy? Yeah, I am. I'm so glad you know. Because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy fucking person. I don't care about anything. If I'm not gonna do something... I always love River, thank you. I always love you too. But like, that's like the first time you've been nice to me this whole stream, actually. Promote this guy. Promote this guy back to head mod. If I like... Okay, if I'm gonna do something, and it's gonna give me instant gratification, instant success, I'll do it. Done. Seal the deal. You got it. You're telling me that if I post this video, you look at it, you put your peepers on it, and you go, yeah, if you post this video, it's gonna get 1 million views, and you're gonna get like 10,000 followers. I'll post it. That's fine. I'll do it then. But if you tell me, yeah, you're gonna get stuck at 1.4 thousand views on YouTube again, I'm gonna give up. I don't got the fucking time to be worrying about this shit. Like, honestly and truly, I do not care. Oh, hire an editor. With what fucking money? With what money? VTubers are... Some VTubers, some big red circle with arrows pointing to it. Some VTubers, some big red arrow, big red circle. Some VTubers are so fucking out of touch. And who are you? Because they'll turn around and they'll be like, no, guys, it's easy. Like, if you can't edit videos, like, yourself every day, like, you know, like, if that's, like, too hard, then, like, you hire someone, and then you can post every day. At 15 goddamn bucks a clip? That is more than I make. That's more than I make. I don't make that much money. I don't make that much money. How much money do you guys think I make? I don't. I make fucking like... I make 12,000 Canadian a year. That's it. That's all I make. Half of that goes to taxes, pretty much. And then what's left of the other half goes to union dues. Because I have no choice but to be in a union that doesn't give me benefits and just takes my money. That I also hate. I hate my union. My union's so terrible. We just ratified a deal for 2023. They're working on 2024. Okay, I hate my union. My union fucking sucks. I have the worst union of all fucking time. I swear to God. I don't know where this union came from. Anyways, right? But like, just hire someone. Oh, you're VTubing on a budget? That's fine. Like, get a customizable model. I know I'm being hypocritical because I have multiple customizable models. I do like them and I don't mind spending $200 here and there. But they're like, oh, you're on a budget? Just spend $200 on a custom. Come on. It's only $200. I love when they say that. Oh, it's only $200. Yes, I understand that VTuber models take a lot of work. I would know. I've made them. However, I feel like the word "it's only" and $200 do not fit in the same sentence. It's only $200. Only? That's a week of work for me. I understand. Yes, I understand me saying that's a week of work for me. They're gonna be like, well, the artist and rigger actually worked 8 months on that model, so it was actually 8 months of work for them. Yeah, but you're selling like fucking 10,000 of them. You're making your big bag. I don't know, you're making more on these customizable models than I have ever made at my job. Just saying, by saying like, oh, it's only $200. Like, it's like the craziest thing to me. So many VTubers are so out of touch. And they like turn around and they go, yeah, but like, just go and like buy art. Like, just buy art. Like, what do you mean you can't afford it? Like, I can afford it. I'm married and live with my spouse and streaming is my full-time job. And he makes $120,000 a year. Like, it's so easy to afford. I don't get why you can't afford it. Like, we're both 35 and established and live in our own home. Must be fucking nice. Holy shit. Right? And like, that's like the conversation. Like, every time it's like VTubers are like, guys, it's like some VTubers, some big red circle, some before people get mad. Some, like, they'll turn around and they'll be like, yeah, no, like, yeah, VTubing's expensive, but like, you know, there's cheaper options. You can buy a profile picture for like literally $100. Like, it's not that much. 100? We're talking about 2 zeros at the end of that? I don't got that kind of money. And then people are like, you're a VTuber, you must be rich. What money do you think I'm making content creation? I make shit. I make $50 off of Twitch. Like, I make 3 months. I don't make that kind of, I don't make money. I don't make enough money to put back into like getting videos edited. I don't make anything off TikTok. I don't make anything off Instagram. I don't make anything off YouTube. Okay? TikTok, Instagram is actually just physically impossible to make money on because they don't allow that in Canada. YouTube, you have to hit the fucking ridiculous ass requirements to get monetized on YouTube. And by that point, you're going to be famous enough anyways. They're already making enough in donos. So what's the point? And like some circle with arrow, some VTubers are so out of touch with that. And they're like, oh, just edit shitty clips and upload every day. For like what reason? Like, if I upload a shitty clip, it gets 10 views. Like, there's no point in me doing that, you know? And then it's like, people will turn around and they'll be like, oh, you know, like, I just worked really hard to get here, but my friend was actually a partnered streamer. And they actually just, like, boosted me. And now I'm famous, too. Like, okay. Okay, yeah. Like, there's so much fucking nepotism. Like, I always love when I can tell that a VTuber that's new, in quotes, pops up. And they pop up and then they instantly go from like 0 followers. They make one post and instantly they reach like 30K on Twitter. Their first stream partnered, pretty much. And like, I think it's so funny because then immediately they're like collabing with like fucking they're collabing with Bao like next week, and they like just debuted, and I'm like, okay, so clearly you were just someone else. You just were someone else, like, right? Like, and I love it. And they're like, no, I worked hard to get here. Yeah, I worked hard being someone else before you were a VTuber, and there's like nothing wrong with that. Like if Markiplier became a VTuber, yeah, whatever. However, it's like they'll turn around and they'll be like, no, I worked hard to have my VTubing career get to the point that's at. Yeah, work hard on your other fucking channels where you're not a VTuber. And like, it's fine. I feel like there is, yeah, working hard, but then there's some people that just have like fucking social media nepotism, and then they act like that they just put in like a million years of effort. No, you hired people and you already had a following that found you. It's like when people fucking like quit corpos and they're like, no, now that I'm indie, I actually have to work hard for my audience, as if you didn't have 90% of your audience just follow you. Like, you know what I mean? And again, whatever, all the power to you. I wish, like, honestly, I fucking wish. However, I know what you are. Anyways, we'll let the fucking ad go, and then we'll watch some Ghost Adventures, and we'll make fun of Zach Bagans, and it'll all be good. But anyways, those are all my angers of the day. That's it. That's all I'm angry about at the moment. Like there's like one VTuber that popped up, and I took one look at the model and went, you definitely used to be someone else. Just by like based off the way you're posting. I know who you used to be someone else. I think the craziest was when I was looking into like past lives. I was curious about something, and I had to look into it. I was curious about was everyone, when they got added into a corpo, already famous before they joined the corpo? The answer is just yes, by the way. But there was one jump scare that I had for one, I think he was like a Niji-Sanji VTuber that like quit. And then I went to like find his original account before he was a Niji-Sanji VTuber. And he wasn't even a VTuber before. He was just a white man making like white man content, and it scared the shit out of me. It like was a jump scare. Like he was just like, literally, it was like all of his titles were like they were like Mr. Beast videos. It was so fucking weird. And he was like, yo, what is up, everyone? Today we're going to Chick-fil-A to try the new Chick-fil-A. I don't know what they sell at Chick-fil-A. Something about chicken. And then he'd be like, let's try it. Yo, guys. Like, that was like his fucking content. And then he was like a VTuber for like a corpo. And I was like, white man jump scare. Holy shit. What the fuck? It was crazy. It was white man jump scared. And then I was like, but the consensus was anyone who is in a corpo was just famous before. So if you want to join a corpo, you need to be famous as hell. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. Let me just start setting up while the ad finishes. I'm gonna just change this so you guys can see my whole thing. Where are we going? So this one? Nope, that's still Twitch. This one? Yay, Zach Bagans. Yay. This is shrunked for something else I was doing. So don't mind. Don't mind my weird ass monitor aspect ratio. Get over it. My monitor aspect ratio is fucking weird as hell. This shit's so difficult. I'm gonna kind of do this so you guys can kind of see it centered, you know? So anyways, we're back to watching Zach Bagans. There was like a couple things that I wanted to... There was like one video that I wanted to watch last time. I think it was this one. I think it was this video, and I was like, I do not have time to watch this like whole video, bro. There are people visiting his museum though, and I kind of high-key want to watch that too. Zach twitches uncontrolled. Okay, wait. We're gonna open up some We're gonna open up some videos. I'm also gonna mute my music on my other tab. Okay. There we go. Let's look at Zach. Let's open some Zach videos that I want to watch. There's a couple. I think Zach Bagans is such a fucking like clown. Oh, we gotta add this one. Zach Bagans' most terrifying paranormal encounters. Sure. What else? A real ghost attack at Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Here's the thing. I will go to Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum if I ever get the money to go to Vegas, because like that's pretty fucking far. And I will record in there and I will let you know if anything actually fucking happens. Because, okay, can I say a conspiracy that I have? I have a conspiracy. I don't think Zach's museum is haunted. Hear me out. Listen to me. Calm down. Zach Bagans' biggest host. Okay, wait. I actually kind of want to look at this video. I think that if someone feels like a chill or something like that, like in his museum, I think one, if you're a content creator and you go to his museum, he likely pays you. You know what I mean? Like if you're popular enough, he likely pays them. Two, the thing that I think is that I think he like blows air on you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like there's like things like in the wall that like shoot out cold air or something like that. Like you can't see them. You know what I mean? Maybe there's like a little audio recordings that like you can't like hear very well, and it makes like a little fucking You're like, what was that? Bro, what was that? 42 paranormal TikToks from Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Maybe. What? Zach Bagans is being sued? What happened is... Okay, wait, I need to hear this. I need to know what that is. I'm curious about that. Zach Bagans. This guy sucks. I fucking hate Zach. Okay. Let's get back into it. Let's go. I think the ad's... Is the ad actually done? Why is it acting like it's not over? Is it not over yet? I mean, feels like it's taking 10 years. Why does it say Black Knight Xavier questions reality? When did he do that? Is it talking about, are we sure this isn't some kind of joke? Is it talking about that? I don't know. Are we? Alright, anyways. Let me know if the ad is done. I don't know if it's done. And I don't want to like start doing shit and then there's like still an ad. I'd feel bad. Well, wait. I kind of want to... Hold on. We're gonna watch some regular Zach stuff.
Just put your hands lightly on here. Let's just see.
The quality is like shit from a butt. That's it? That's the highest quality? Zach, get better fucking cameras. Holy shit.
So let me just get used to it.
Sure.
So I think that was me.
Okay. Zach, see how I'm resting my arm on the table so you can just kind of barely touch things? And then if it starts getting crazy, just let your weight come off your forearm here. But for now, until we get movement, just rest them on there. You don't have to do it too light. You want to kind of have decent contact. I promise you I'm not going to...
What, does Zach not know how to use a fucking Ouija board? Why is he explaining it to him? I know how to use a Ouija board. And I'm not the ghost hunter. Why does Zach not know? Why do we have to explain it to him? That's his job, is it not?
I'm sitting here with Zach Bagans. And we wish to communicate...
Like an auto caption.
Is there something with us now?
I just have a real bad feeling around here.
Why is Zach so cold? Do you... Coldest man alive. Holy shit. Oh my god. This guy is like normal fucking temperature. What is happening with Zach? Is he dead? Is that the whole thing with Ghost Adventures? Zach died? Dude, coldest fucking person ever. Holy shit.
And
I just heard footsteps in that back room right over here.
Billy is down
What?
Okay.
Oh, Billy.
While Billy is downstairs acting as a piece of bait.
Okay.
a highly sensitive
We already
hard
set
line
people out for bait.
dangling here that our audio tech Mike will be listening to from Nerve Center.
Let's do both hands. Set your forearms on the table. Both hands are touching.
Ew. What the fuck was that sound effect that they added?
Linda Green. Your spirit is here. We have 2 of your cards here with your symbols on them that we found downstairs.
I feel like I'm missing context for this episode. This is like a boring ass clip. When does he start twitching and shit? I feel like these are the boring clips. I feel like I need the...
Was found dead in his solitary confinement
Oh.
cell. Many say that he died from fright after watching the gallows being built outside his window where he was going to be hanged.
Okay. Is he twitching? I don't see him twitching. What are we...
The ties into the.
Oh, and my camera's going haywire. Is that Billy?
Nothing's happening in this clip. Okay, we need like this. We need like,
Inside the Harris trailer.
yeah. We need something like this. We need like tensions rise as Aaron becomes dangerously emotional. It was probably the hitman. Oh. Alright, viewer discretion is the best. River, have you watched the Lego videos yet? What Lego videos? Lego, like, Ghost Adventures? Cause no, cause then I do want to watch those then. If that exists, if that's I think you're talking about. Or are you talking about, like, the new Lego game or whatever that's coming out? Or movie? Or whatever it is. My brother sent me something about that. The Lego situation is nuts. What? Are you guys being, like, serious about something? There's a Lego controversy about the company stealing all the Legos from this guy's family? Okay, wait, hold on. The Lego bricks situation? What? What? Hold on. We're going on YouTube. Don't mind all the tabs open for YouTube. These are all the videos I have set up. River, it fucks. I'm so for real. Like should I watch the critical video on it? I'll watch the critical video on it. I don't know if he's okay with people reacting to, like, his content. Holy shit, 50 minutes long? Okay, wait, I'll watch this 2-minute video.
Thought that what was supposed to be a video from a YouTuber trying to help out a guy get his Lego sets back has resulted in a high-stakes thriller including arrests, conspiracies, and the possible involvement of the Mormon Church.
The Reckless Ben video? Okay, wait. Oh, I can find it. I just gotta look it up. I can't fucking type today. Mormons being insidious. Okay, well, holy shit, it's so fucking long. What? He got arrested for it? I feel like this is something I have to do, like, Mormon Mafia? What the fuck? Did prankster influencer record his own stalking in 200,000? What? What is fucking happening? How have I not? Oh, 49 minutes ago. How have I not heard of this? This, like, just happened. It hasn't made its way to Instagram yet. That's probably all it is. What the fuck? This, like, just happened. This massive Lego scandal. Okay, wait, what is happening here? There's a video the police department put out today that the police department lied actively in. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. The police department and lying go fucking hand in hand 90% of the time. In like situations like this. What the fuck? I heard of it 3 weeks ago. It's genuinely great content.
$200,000 Lego collection was allegedly stolen.
Hey, wait, I want to watch this.
Conduct protecting those responsible.
It's a story making rounds on social media. You've likely seen them. Our Mackenzie Diaz joins us here tonight with this massive story. Mackenzie?
Yeah, guys, well, what started as a dispute over a rare Lego collection has grown into a controversy involving online investigators and American Fork Police. Now questions are being raised about how those investigations intersect with law enforcement.
The fuck?
The center of this dispute is a $200,000 Lego collection.
So wait, genuinely, Moist reacts to Ben's videos with a good breakdown. If you need something to deep dive later, I watched all of it today at work. Why didn't you guys tell me about this an hour ago? We would have watched them. We would have done that instead of Ghost Adventures. Now I'm invested. This is so relevant to me as of today. Okay, wait. Someone give me, because I'm still confused. Because I'm only getting like bits and pieces because I don't want to spend 3 hours just watching the Lego situation. Someone break it down. What happened? What is the Mormon Mafia? What is going on?
Sell their collection. His family sued the franchise.
This feels like the cheese caves all over again.
Minifigs stole the Lego collection. When
Okay.
the family couldn't get a resolution, they reached out to YouTuber Ben Schneider, who tried taking those
Thank you, Ben.
reportedly responsible to court. Schneider traveled to American Fork, Utah, where
That's
the franchise
crazy.
executive lives,
Give this guy a
and
medal.
started documenting interactions with the executive and posting videos. That executive called police several times. One time, police say a man working with Schneider was dressed as a UPS driver attempting to contact the homeowner. And later a video
Okay, well, well, you know, that's illegal, yeah.
A suspicious package had been left at the residence.
It's a lot.
Video, you can see Schneider in the backseat of a car.
Ben, how's Utah? It's good. You like it? So here's the thing, right? Is that he called in because people were filming his property. He got a package delivered today, right? And I already spoke to somebody else. He was filming him. I have the footage. I have the text messages, right?
Okay. Sure.
One clip, an officer questions Schneider and his crew if they were on drugs.
I have no idea because I'm.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Cops are like the king of doing that bullshit. Oh, I can't even get into it. I can't even get into my personal experience, but cops are like the fucking king of turning around and being like, you on drugs? You drinking by any chance? And you're like, no, I'm walking to work. Like, you know, holy shit. Reckless Ben is the author of the videos Bricks and Minifigs stole a Lego collection that was loaned to them, refused to return it. Eventually, they lost multiple small claims court cases. But the cops, despite this, are siding with the company because it's Utah and they're all Mormons and all go to the same church, not even joking. Eventually, the YouTube creator fled to Mexico to avoid arrest. What the fuck is this?
I'm literally on 4 hours of sleep in the last 2 days.
In another instance, video shows armed officers showing up to the home where
What?
Schneider
Like, this
was
is
staying.
crazy.
A search warrant. The warrant, made public by police, says police were looking for evidence to
Oh my god.
stolen merchandise, specifically Legos.
American Fork Police Department.
Go, like, arrest the people that actually fucking did it. Cops, do your job challenge. Holy shit. Oh my god. And as of yesterday, the police department, they put out a presser saying it's okay, but they're lying in their presser. Do I just have to watch the video? Are we just gonna switch to that? We're not even gonna watch Ghost Adventures? We can do that. I cannot watch Ghost Adventures. I can watch Ghost Adventures any fucking time. Okay, yeah, I'll watch it. There it is. Which one am I watching? Sorry for derailing you, River. No, it's fine. I'm invested now. I spent it until like 11 o'clock the other night reacting to Ghost Adventures. I can react to this until 11 o'clock because now I'm invested. Okay, so what do I... Okay. Which video am I watching? What are we... We're gonna change the title of the stream. React, Cringe Vampire, reacting... I'm gonna say reacting to Lego situation. Reacts to Lego situation. Here we go. Okay. And then change. Oh, oops. Ah, fuck, I gotta change it on YouTube too. This is why I hate multi-streaming. Change of plans. Reacting to the Lego situation? 3 question marks? Now I gotta fucking change it on YouTube. How do I... Can I not edit my title on YouTube? Stream settings? Yeah, I figured it out. Never mind. Edit. Reacting to the Lego... Reacts to Lego situation. Situation. There we go. Okay. Great. Okay. Alright, which video am I watching? Do I need to watch like his? Yeah, so that first one is the video. There's a part 2, but there's also 3 other smaller videos. Okay, we'll watch this one.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever.
Yeah, caption.
It's estimated to be worth around $200,000.
I'm checking if there's non-auto generated. No, it's fine. I'm having captions on just in case people have audio off.
To cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen.
What?
Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment...
That's so fucking crazy. Savage Cabbage 777, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Chucktown. I just learned... How did I win the jump catch game? I didn't fucking do nothing. What the fuck? What the fuck? How did I... What? I just learned... Everyone just told me about the Lego situation, and now I'm invested. I just learned about it. We were gonna be watching Ghost Adventures, and now we're here. So I'm gonna watch a little video. Because now I'm curious, because everyone wants me to.
For collectors,
Okay.
is basically seen as the best.
Is this whole thing just scalping? Is this whole situation just scalpers? Pretty much?
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
Okay.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves.
Okay. Did his dad want to sell the collection? That's weird.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
Okay.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey...
Do we know what the blurring circles are? do we know why these are here?
Head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation...
Or like not really.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing
Okay.
franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement.
What?
We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that.
Yo, explode this guy with our minds. Holy shit.
But we don't just
That's
have to take
crazy.
this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and
What? That's fucking crazy. She just like owns that guy just showed up and just like fucking kicked her ass. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. What the? We're 2 minutes in. We're 3 minutes in. This is insane. Oh my god. So like when I first watched this, I found Ben really annoying, but by the end I was like, nah, he justified. Okay.
And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're gonna take it.
After this woman got kicked
Holy
out of her own
shit.
store, she called Brian explaining how
That's crazy. Oh my
trying
god.
to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it.
Hey, pet value.
So Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taking over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory.
Yeah.
All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, oh, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence.
Yeah.
That is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have.
This is so fucking well edited, by the way. Holy shit.
Or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms, and goes, let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Holy shit. Explode this man with our minds.
And you're gonna end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten out of it, that it ain't worth it, man.
Oh my god. Dude, there is nothing I fucking hate more than like, I feel like 99.9% of the time, court is the most useless shit ever because you turn around and you go, hey, so that guy stole stuff from me. And they go, okay, did you steal stuff from this man? And then the guy goes, no, what me? I didn't do it. And then the court goes, I don't know, man. He said he didn't do it. What is the fucking point of court half the time? No, I didn't do that though. Like, I didn't do that though. And then the court goes, well, he said like that's literally all that fucking happens in court 90% of the time, bro. It's so fucking stupid. That's crazy. Explode that man with our eyes.
Figs knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court, and almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars.
Oh
Legos.
my god.
At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing that?
Because they're corporation. Because they're the cops. I've answered both your questions.
And created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all.
Holy shit, we got spreadsheets and shit. Go, holy fuck.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case.
What?
I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us.
That's crazy.
Which is a pretty big company.
That is, yeah. I don't know if we have any in Canada. We only really have like one Lego store, and it's not that near me. It's like an hour away. I think two, actually, because I think there's one in downtown Toronto, and then I think there's another one in the GTA.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now.
Yeah, that fucking
It didn't
sucks.
seem like I had any path to go, you know?
There's one in Kitchener. That's like a fucking year away. I'm not fucking going to Kitchener. Why would I ever subject myself to Kitchener? Of all places. It's like it's like... Never been to Kitchener. I don't have any plans to go there. Like, I know people that go to Waterloo. And it's so fucking funny because like Waterloo's also terrible. Okay.
And honestly, I
Right?
just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
On her phone, already off to a great fucking start. I love it, man. There is not something, look, call me a fucking boomer. Don't get me wrong, when I'm at work, do I go on my phone too when I'm like behind the desk? Yeah, I do. I'll sit there, I'll scroll through my phone sometimes I'll scroll. There is nothing that makes me want to leave a store faster than when I walk in and the employee is just, especially a hobby store, and the employee is just on their phone. It, like, call me a boomer for it, but it like annoys me so bad. Cause like they always do that thing like she fucking did where she's like on her phone.
Hi, how's it going?
And she's like not even looking away from her phone to talk to him when he walks in. Like there's nothing that annoys me more when I go to a store.
Pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. There's like a big like Star Wars
Mhm.
collection set, I think.
You can go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you can go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
What the fuck?
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed. Watch the cameras. I am being harassed. You need to leave.
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend
That's
has
fucking
some Legos in
yeah.
the store, and the manager started
Like, okay, but like, here's the thing. Okay, hold on. I know I keep pausing, but that's like reaction content. Yeah, I'm trying not to get like kicked off Twitch. Here's the thing though. Brian, a person named Brian with a Lego Star Wars collection could be about fucking a million different people in the United States. I can guarantee to you. There's like, how do you know that he's like not just a different fucking Brian that also is selling Lego Star Wars stuff from you, with you, right? How do you know? How do you know that's not like someone else?
out on me, but I wasn't gonna leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up,
Okay.
I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that
Mhm.
all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm gonna ask you one more time. Last time.
Fucking rude as hell. 2019? Holy shit. That's when this started? Oh my god.
Why she can't help me.
7 years of this.
If someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh my god. Oh.
Corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like
Fucking useless. Useless. It is so useless to get anything done nowadays because you go and you talk to one person and they go, oh, you have to talk to this other person. And you go and you talk to the other person and they go, no, you have to talk to this different person. And then you go and you talk to the other person and they go, oh, actually you need to talk to the first person. You go, okay, well, I did that. They go, yeah, go talk to them again. And then the other person gets mad at you because they can't do it. Look, it's so fucking useless.
No, this is what corporate told us.
The last time I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Can we explode her with our minds?
I don't know about you guys, but to me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking you to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000.
Yeah, like she's not. Yeah, right.
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to. I've asked you how many times to leave. I've been asking you to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifigs store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically,
Sorry. The fucking least professional guy of all time. Are you the owner of the store? Yeah, what will you get? Not. Yes, how can I help you? Least fucking professional guy of all time. Holy shit.
That you guys still have? I think I'm looking for the the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I can find the
What? What the fuck? What are you fucking talking about? What makes you think you're entitled to know our inventory? Yeah, that's the point of fucking calling. What are you talking about? This is the worst.
The only thing is, the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract.
Yeah.
That said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property; it's the family's property.
Just wait, it gets like way worse. Oh god.
To answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back to my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come and pick him up.
This is so. This is already bad.
It's his. He owns the Legos.
Oh, it's his.
He doesn't own the Legos. Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them. No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Holy fuck! Explode this guy with our minds. Yeah, call the police. Do it.
Police are here now, so once I show them the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were gonna sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
well, but they have our.
Understand that. Right here, the fact there is that they don't.
Yeah, so they don't want you here.
But I don't want them to keep.
And despite what your contract says, a legally binding piece of paper, so we're just gonna do what they say. What are you fucking talking about?
So you are trespassed from here.
Okay.
That's for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Okay.
How do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass?
Well, I have a fucking contract. Oh my god, like these people have so much more patience than I do. I don't have any patience. Sorry to pause and go on like a side tangent. Did I tell you guys the story of how I kicked someone out of my work not too long ago? I kicked someone out of my work. This woman comes, begs and pleads on the phone. I'm gonna give you guys like the Spark Notes version. Begs and pleads on the phone that she wants to be a vendor. She wants to sell stuff at my workplace. She needs to be. Please, can I come in tomorrow? Right? One person gets like the okay from a manager. I get in the next morning. It's written down that that's gonna happen. I go, okay, sick. I don't really care. I don't have any information. Woman comes in. She bangs on my window to open the door because it's a secured building. So, someone actually has to physically press the button to let a person in. Okay. She bangs on my window, right? Gets super mad at me and starts being like, oh, I was waiting here for 10 minutes. I don't know where she got that number from because she was not there. I had literally just stood up and went into the cabinet when she banged on the window, okay? So I was like, sorry. Like, I was being nice. I was being professional. But I'm not going to say it like that now. So I go and I'm like, what are you here for? She's like, I'm the vendor. Chill. Calm the fuck down. Right? So I go and I'm like, okay, yeah. I have it written down. Just give me 2 seconds so I can just kind of flip through my notes here so I can, brush up on the information because I wasn't prepared for this because you weren't supposed to come today because you begged and pleaded last night. So I go, blah, blah, blah. She's all pissy with me. I get up and she's like, I need 3 tables. And I'm like, well, actually, it was written in my note that you needed 2. I don't know if we have a 3rd. I'd have to check. I'd have to ask someone because I don't know. So give me 2 seconds. I for sure got 2 for you. I don't know if I got 3. Okay. I waltz into the storage room. I pull out one folding table, I lean it up against the wall. She starts going, where do I put my stuff? Like, where do I put my stuff? And I'm like, down? You put it down, I guess? don't put your fucking shit down. I don't know what to tell you. So she gets all pissy. I finally go. I bring out the third folding table. Okay. Because there was one. I go, the phone starts ringing. I go to walk back to my desk and she starts snapping her damn fingers at me. And she goes, excuse me. She starts getting all pissed at me. She's like, why aren't you setting up the folding tables for me? I go, that's not my job. Right? She goes, I don't know what your job is. I finally got so pissed that I just finally told her, like, don't talk to me like that. Like, you have no right to talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that. Right? She snapping fingers at someone is crazy. I'm glad you said it, because that's what I thought too. I was like, you're snapping your fucking fingers at me. You're lucky I don't fight a bitch right now. Right? I'm like, don't talk to me like that. She's like, this is ridiculous. I'm a guest here. No. I'm leaving. And I went, fine, get out. And then she just looked at me. And I was like, leave. Go. Go then. Leave. You're leaving. Go. She's like, I'm going to call your manager. I'm like, that's great. That's exactly what I was going to go do. And I'm telling him that you left. Yeah. So it's like, it's fucking crazy. Like, they have so much fucking patience. This is like patience of like an hour. Well, like fucking years of this bullshit. And no one's throat punched a person. I was ready to do it after 15 minutes. Like, I was getting pissed. Like, holy shit. You guys have patience of a saint. I could never. This is crazy. No, the ads. Okay, we'll keep watching. I'll update anything when the ads are done.
From the store, and if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we're gonna be arrested.
That's crazy.
I guess a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or so you just gotta leave.
Not even answering fucking questions. This is great. Fucking crazy. Oh no, 10 minutes. Sorry, 10 minutes. Okay. Same with me. That's crazy.
So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company, Damon McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
Okay.
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No.
That's crazy.
We have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had like $200,000 worth of Legos.
Yeah.
In the store.
This is fucking crazy. Holy shit. If me and Ness can get a strip done, I would love to make a video on this.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I am not lying to you. You say with the biggest lie. I've watched 10 fucking minutes. I know 10 fucking minutes of this situation, and I already know that you're lying. This is crazy.
From his own company.
What is it?
CEO of the entire company, red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even
that is crazy to me.
Is in on this cover-up. But anyway,
you were fucking correct.
Caught the CEO in this lie. I wanted to let him know that it's gonna be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
Right?
If I give it back now, it's gonna be a lot easier for you guys,
Like, why didn't they just?
I think you guys would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really gonna like it. But we're getting back either way, so it's like you can either.
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right
Oh my god, we'll call the cops. We're gonna call the fucking cops. We're gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police department.
So catching you guys.
Extortion. I'm gonna call the police because you guys are being meanies because I stole something. I was like, you're so mean. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Another option, which is the hard way.
Yeah, sue his
Pretty
ass.
much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay?
So start sending other people. They can't arrest all of us.
To rewatch the footage, I'd one thing the manager said.
Send 1 million people. They can't arrest everyone. Because like technically, if okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Because of the contract and what the contract states, because it's just stating that that guy owns all of the Lego shit, right? If he went into the store and just took all his shit, like he just grabbed it and just walked out with it, what could they do? Like arrest him and take him to court, and then he's like, well, it is mine, so I'm not stealing it because it's mine. I own it. They didn't give me any money for it. I didn't give them any money for it. It's literally just sitting on their shelves rather than mine. That's literally fucking it. Like, I just took what's mine. Like, right? Like, that's so fucking... He's been trespassed from the store. No, yeah, I'm saying, like, before that. Like, before that happened. Like, right? Also, if you send, like, 80 people, they can't arrest all of them. You know? Like... What if we just send 1,000 people to this store? What could happen? We're gonna call the cops. No, because like I gotta call the cops because the cops are my friends and I got caught in doing something bad. So I gotta call the cops. Oh, shut the fuck up.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you.
It's so crazy.
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
What?
And that's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really
That's crazy.
trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way.
Yeah, go on LinkedIn.
The phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego. Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spyglasses. No, so blurry. So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't.
Nah.
So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed.
Ah.
The owner's really going to any length he can.
This is crazy. He's doing whatever he can. He's fucking a super villain.
The final conclusion is
By boss name, insert Lego here.
she's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing.
This is giant fucking. I really wish his name was John instead of Josh, so it could be like that's him. That's John Lego.
I've infiltrated tons of cults in
That's so fucking funny. Okay.
The most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these bricks and minifigs employees
Yeah, probably.
than any corporate offices could.
Yeah, I think so. I think you could.
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay. I believe in the plan. This is edited so fucking well. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult. I mean, a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves as something else. So
No, they've called themselves cults before.
Lego club. Yep, that's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber, so he would look powerful, and the employees here
That's fucking funny.
have to listen to him.
Holy shit.
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Alright guys, we are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
That's crazy. Dang, let's go.
What? This is so fucking funny.
1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, alright?
So far, everything we set up is working perfectly.
That's so fucking crazy. That's shit me and Xavier would do. Shenanigans that we'd get up to.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video of maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
That's crazy.
3, 2, 1. Yellow! Go, 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 go!
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet. So now I'm gonna call my
Great blurring of her face. I saw her whole fucking face.
How's it going? We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you, so yeah.
Okay.
And just like that, she's in. So
Holy shit.
and waited
What?
for this employee to show up.
Right? I don't think this is what, you know.
And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
This is crazy because none of this was blurred a week ago. Yeah, I guess it was a re-upload, right?
They have to be open to it, and most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
The winner goes to California! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego
Oh, she's unblurred again.
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So, we gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes.
Oh, she's unblurred again. Okay, we gave up with the blurring.
I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Lego Griffith. Oh my god. Beautiful dog
It's just so fucking. There's so much to unpack with this.
Make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
Brick by brick, 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 brick by.
Now the employee is fully brainwashed. Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did.
I feel kind of bad for this girl.
Finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets. Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelf.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
What?
Every other cult member out there.
One of the follow-up videos covers here. Okay, we're not gonna watch the follow-up video. I'm gonna watch like half of this on stream, and then I'll watch like the second half by myself.
She's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you're the call. It's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
I hope she didn't get fired. I would feel kind of bad for that with like the job market, right?
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee,
Oh, but she's on their team.
it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh, the owner's number.
Hey, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number?
I don't want to spoil it. Okay.
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, now that I have the owner's number, it's time to give him a call.
This is crazy.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember
That's so
any
crazy.
Star Wars sets that
I'm like, I'm not
we
even
have
saying
in
anything. I'm like in awe of like this fucking crazy ass situation.
I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away
Oh.
with this. It's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense.
That's so
because in the
fucked.
security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment part.
Yeah, I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying
What
to
the
use
fuck?
to steal the world's largest
That's
Lego Star Wars
crazy.
collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Okay.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
No, that's not how the law works.
That's exactly how the fucking law works. What are you talking about? It is? You fucking crazy motherfucker.
You don't just want to give the Legos back? Like...
Okay. And you guys are gonna be arrested. Holy shit.
I was surprised at how
Yeah.
much the owner wanted us to sue him.
Okay.
He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
I've been to a couple attorneys and
Okay.
basically spelled it out, saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that.
They're in Spain? Why are they in Spain? What did I miss?
$60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have
Yeah.
enough resources to sue a company as
Is he gonna be like, but I do?
He's like, we're gonna keep these.
But I do.
You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's
It's crazy. It's crazy that they're like allowed to do that too.
sue Bricks and Minifigs. It's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined.
Yo, are we making fun of Zach Bagans right now? Okay, I'll do an update for anyone that just tuned in. We were going to, and then someone said, hey, well, a couple people, Frank and Neko were like, hey, do you know about the Lego situation? And I was like, there's a Lego situation, and now we're really in deep in the Lego situation. That's that's where the stream's gone. It's the Lego situation. So we're gonna watch like half of this video about it, and then I'll watch the other half off stream, and then I'll like next time I stream I'll talk about it a bit more. But it's fucking crazy. I've been keeping up via Most Critical. I just learned about it like right now. So
Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity.
this is so crazy.
We have to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the critical vids later. I'm watching the original right now. That's what everyone told me to watch.
The thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost, and then if they take us to court, then
I'm down for the illegal stuff.
I'm down for the illegal stuff. Me too, buddy. Good job. Even the ex-Mormon I watch it is in on it. Even the ex-Mormon I know.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
We steal their name? We steal the moon.
First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of
Even Neko is like watching it.
I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." So now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And here's my plan of how I'm gonna make it to court with
That's crazy.
Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also going to try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm going to make my grand reveal.
His grand reveal.
You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are just assuming
That's fucking crazy. What? That's a law?
and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah. And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's going to be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's going to get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back.
Holy shit. Is the American justice system just legal loopholes?
As an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
Is it still up? I want to know if it's still up. Hold on. Oops. I'm just gonna look up We Steal From Old People. This. Read our statement. I want to read it. That's fucking crazy. This is so fucking crazy. This is so fucking funny. I high-key wanna buy one. I high-key wanna buy something from We Steal From Old People. They put so much effort into this. This is just fucking crazy. Holy shit. Alright. Sure. I do want to buy We Steal From Old People merch. From Surrey, Canada. This is crazy.
My company logo directly over top of the
This is crazy.
logo. So as ChatGPT, what the dimensions of this billboard is? Sick. I'm making my logo with the exact same dimensions.
Yes, dude! Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
This is where we started to realize we are taking this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal. Luckily for us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all locally owned and operated.
yeah, we can't do anything with it here.
Their decisions are their decisions.
For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your.
This is so crazy.
So basically, if you put all the
Yeah.
blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my
What?
Old People company.
I also just remembered the Mormon Lego brand Brigham Young. That's crazy.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of.
I need friends to do this shit with. Sounds great. Let's all get up to illegal activities together. And steal from old people. Brigham Young real? Is it? I believe anything Ness says. Ness could just be lying to me and I would believe them. Yeah, holy shit, it is real. Temple sets. Shit! Holy fuck, who's building this with me? They have the one in? No, they don't have the one. What the fuck? They don't got the one near me? There's one near me. And it's like a scary ass fucking church. It's like the scariest church I have ever seen. I'm not gonna look it up. I want to dox myself. Me and the boys building the Misa temple. Dude. I'm gonna build this one on stream. I'm gonna build them on stream. This shit actually kind of looks fucking baller. Holy shit. It comes with bride and groom do they all come with bride and groom figures? Not this one. Does this one come with a bride and groom? Angel Maroney figurine. This is so fucking funny. This does not include bride and groom. Wait, so then do all of them include bride and groom figures? Bride and groom figure. Why is that the only one that doesn't? Bride and groom? What the fuck? Bride and groom custom Windows Inspires instruction manual, but this is why did they put it on the rock? This fucking picture. This fucking picture is frying me. This picture's fucking killing me. Just love the random ass fucking rock in the middle of the forest. Do they all have funny ass pictures? No, why is that the only one with a funny? What the fuck? That picture's frying me. Holy shit. Oh my god. You mean the angel who appeared before Joseph Smith and told him to dig out the gold? Probably. I don't fucking know. The Mormons are silly people. And none of these, do the rest of these not have like bride and groom? No, they all have like normal ass fucking backgrounds. That picture's frown. Why that picture's frown so bad. I need that image forever. I need this image fucking saved. I'm gonna look at this picture tomorrow morning and we'll be like, this is the least funny picture I've ever fucking seen. I'm sending it to Ness. Holy shit. Ness is like my way to save pictures now. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Why do the rest of them not have a funny fucking picture? Why are they all normal? Holy shit. Why is that one just... I love when they're on these shitty backgrounds, man. Oh my god. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is such a beautiful brand. Oh my god. I feel like the only issue I'm kind of having with it, if I can, is there a Mormon lore about that devil? I don't know. You'd have to ask Neko, and I'm sure Neko's gone to bed. I don't think we can ask him, but you know. I also just want to say that I feel like this person is behind my fat head. Hold on, can we see past my fat head? No, we can't. We can't see the bride and groom. 1 second. I feel like this person is too ginger to be Mormon, and this person's hair is too black to be Mormon. I think they both need to be blonde. Just a personal. I pressed the button that closes everything. Fuck off. The button that minimizes everything on my fucking computer. Isn't the ginger kid in South Park Mormon? Probably. Never mind, he's blonde. There you go. See, I proved your point. I proved the point. Holy shit. This is fucking crazy. I'm gonna mute this because I don't know if that's gonna get me copyright striked. Okay.
Is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company. And what
Sick.
they decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins, and they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo. Basically, just sit down here and, yeah, have my franchise owner do everything for me.
This is so fucking wild. There is so much lore to this, and I know.
The sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT? Yeah, I miscalculated the size. So it'll work for now. So.
And I know that this felt like euphoric.
We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs we steal from old people company booth right outside of their entrance. If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifigs store, they have to get through me and my merch. And I have all of the court papers already filled out if you want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait. What up? You want to buy some merch? Yeah. What's this? Yeah, we also
all his friends
steal from people barf bags because honestly what they're doing in this store is so gross it's probably gonna make all of the customers throw up. Yeah, XL? Large. Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs and he left with our merch. It was going pretty good and I was stopping a lot of customers from entering the actual Bricks and Minifigs store. Okay. I might just be out here all day. This is going very well. It was almost going.
This is accidentally the best vendor of all time.
Seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess. In order to get the store's
This is crazy.
Jay is gonna walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer and ask what's going on.
Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
Like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters. There's 2. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what? What?
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What? If you want to buy one, I'll give you 50% off if you want. No, you cannot be out here doing this. Why not?
This is so fucking crazy. I'm like in awe watching this video.
You're calling the cops right now.
The police are here. This is a
Uh-oh.
The police told me yesterday.
They got their fucking Durango.
Come back to this store in my lifetime. I'm getting arrested.
Yesterday? How did you get all this shit made so fast? Did we do this before?
I can't just give up on the plan before being sued, so I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes, and his middle name is also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away.
Oh, it's so cold.
Okay, I couldn't get that far away. The water was freezing, but I think I got far away enough, at least.
This is I feel like I am in a fever dream right now. This is the craziest piece of media I have ever watched, and I'm sucked in.
All we have to do is copy bricks and minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them.
Oh, hell, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation's called We Steal from Old People. And our tagline is bricks and minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, we steal from old people.
Who you are? I don't know who's the person.
The owner that runs it.
Who am I talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal from Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim.
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get go round and round?
And now, bricks and minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine.
This is so fucking funny.
The only way this will ever end is if they sue us.
Because, like, technically, I guess he isn't. I don't know anything about American laws, but this is, I guess, technically legal. You understand that? Shut the fuck up. I'd be mocking these people. I would not have the patience. Actually, you can't be doing that. What the fucking, wait, have you guys seen that one video where the guy's like getting arrested? It's like this guy being like, he gets like pulled over and he's getting arrested. And then the cop says, stand up and put your hands behind your back. And then the guy turns in and goes, stand up and put your hands behind your back. I fucking love. Hold on. I fucking love that video. Stand up. I fucking love this video so much.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Turn around and put your hands behind Put your hands behind your back.
I fucking love this video.
I'm not doing anything.
Stand up and put your hands behind your back. This is what it always fucking reminds me of. Succulent Chinese meal. No, not that one. I fucking love that video so much. Stand up and put your hands behind your back. Get ready to put your hands behind your back. Oh, so this did all happen before the other. Oh, okay. So it was like yesterday. How did you do this shit so fast?
We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
I think this guy's gone to too many cults.
But, yeah, it's like a
He's indoctrinated his friends into them. I'm gonna make paper stars while we watch this. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I love making paper stars. It reminds me how mentally ill I am. That's like the kind of shit that like your mom says to you after like you like, you know, she'd be like, I appreciate that you're being very clever. No, your teacher, not your mom. Like your teacher would say that shit. They'd be like, I appreciate that you're being very clever, but I will be sending you to the principal's office now. You guys, did that tell you guys how many times I've been sent to the principal's office? It's like a lot. Like I've been sent to like the principal's office like a lot.
They just participated in a bad business
It was a
deal.
bad kid. I wasn't actually. I would just have issues all the time. Like I had like really bad anxiety growing up, and then I would just like argue with teachers, and then they would be like, "You gotta go see the principal," and then I'd go see the principal, and then I'd be like, "But principal, I'm mentally fucking ill," and then the principal would be like, "Oh, sucks," and then they'd call my mom. And my mom would be like, yeah, but she's mentally fucking ill.
police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve criminal crimes,
Ah.
such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that
Yeah,
the police
yeah,
would
yeah.
have to investigate. So, here's the plan.
Yeah.
What if we do a lottery? First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery, someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner...
Is this guy like a fucking lawyer? How does he know all this shit? This is dedication.
A state-regulated lottery scheme, which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate.
That's a good idea.
That's interesting. It turns out this is completely legal for us to do. You still
Ooh.
own these, correct?
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah.
So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
This is so based, right?
For a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a non-profit or a religion, you actually need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already
it's
made
a
my
company.
first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store.
Sucks. No, but that's not true. That's not true. I know for a fact that that's not true. From some research I've been doing on some other stuff, nonprofit organizations actually can make money. They are allowed. Not-for-profit organizations are allowed to make money. Maybe just in Canada. Maybe not in the United States. I don't know. But they are allowed to make money as long as all of the money goes to the CEO. So technically, if you were in Canada, you could do that legally. Yeah, this was from something I was researching. Just my point. I understand that everything that's happened in this video is actually like done, and there's nothing you can do about it. But just making a point that in Canada, a not-for-profit organization can actually make money.
Of a religion.
Fun fact.
Called Scientology Sucks. Officially approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need to register in Oregon for this to work. So, so register for the Oregon PO Box, which costs $35. I used it for this Oregon Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I
that's
put
okay.
a lot of work into making sure that this is
Just like honestly, fucking give the Legos back by this point.
decided to steal from this raffle. They have now committed a criminal crime, which the police are required to investigate.
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This Lego set is worth $1,000.
Pretty much instantly, we were a hit, and everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery.
Okay.
We have to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks.
Yeah.
But we have to charge them money, and if we don't, then it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
$1 for being on camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out, and each person gets $0. You get $1 for being on camera, and then the raffle is $1 though, so would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay, awesome. So here's
This is fucking crazy. So many legal loopholes.
We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks.
Finally, it was time to pick our winner.
We are about to see who the winner is right now.
This is so funny.
We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
You won! Yeah, are you the winner?
Well, this family legally won this prize, so now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
The Lego set is
Holy
a place
shit.
called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
We drove to the store as fast as we could. We met up with the family and went inside to help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister. He won.
From who?
I'm conducting this raffle, and You guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything about that.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork.
I feel kind of bad for like just like not this chick, like just the regular employees, because I know if I was just a regular employee and I had nothing to fucking do with this, I'd be pissed at this shit going on. Like, you know, I'd understand if I like learned the whole thing, but obviously just like that other girl, she only knew like what her management was telling her, like if it, you know.
Do you find that evil at all, or do you just
That's crazy.
that's how you want the business to look?
Amanda now has to cover up this crime her store committed. So she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now they have officially committed a criminal crime.
That's, oh my gosh. I had to lock in. I'd see their face and get the manager for real. Yeah, right? Like, honestly, like, if I was just, like, an employee, I would only know, like, what my management team was, like, telling me, right? And, like...
I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Oh my gosh.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who
What a
the
fucking
actual
loser.
criminals in this situation were. So we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here. Okay. And they're not gonna give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law.
This is fucking crazy. I'm so glad you guys brought this up to me.
The paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate.
Now that the police have
That's
seen the
true.
law,
Ah.
they agree that a crime has been committed. They're now finally going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigator started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. A raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle thievery.
Well, he started taking notes
Well,
until another police officer came and whispered in his ear. I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all...
Oh my god, explode this man with your minds.
But they trespass you? But we're just trying to claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection to the store.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue.
No, it's criminal.
No, that's, yeah.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't gonna let him. But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover
Like,
up this crime,
I've seen videos of cops, right? Where like someone, like, there was this one video I saw, I don't remember who it was by, but it was basically this guy got pulled over and like the guy, like, the cop was like trying to say that he did something illegal, and the guy turned around and he was like, no, I didn't. And the cop's like pushing it on it, yeah, you did this way, you did da, 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 da. And then the guy was like, no, in the state of whatever the fuck they were living in, that's not illegal. Like, I know my rights. And the guy was like, and the cop's like, no, you don't, you don't know your rights, blah, 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 blah. And then the guy finally turned around and he's like, I'm a lawyer. And then the cop was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm just gonna let you off with a warning then. Like, it's so fucking crazy. Yeah, you've seen that? You've seen that video? Yeah, it's like, it's crazy. The guy's like, I'm a lawyer, and then the cop's like, oh, well, you know, we'll just let you off with a warning then. Right? So they do just lie to people. Like, okay, not some with the circle and the fucking arrows, some cops, some just be straight up fucking lying sometimes.
I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally done for the night. No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this. It's not civil, it's criminal.
Just so we're talking in circles, right? Yep. No. Do you understand at least what he told you on the
I'm never talking in circles. That's the first time I've falsifying a raffle.
Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bevis explained to you?
He explained fucking nothing.
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what they were going to arrest me for.
Yeah, I don't understand. What are you arresting me for?
Specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason.
Yeah.
I keep asking them for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the law. I want your opinion. That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white. Because right now, you
Pretty black and white. Yeah. You wanna know what's pretty fucking black and white? That this company stole from this guy. I'm pretty sure that's black and white. I'm pretty fucking sure. Oh my god. Again, more patience than I could ever have.
we don't want to go that route. We actually, you seem like nice guys. We don't want that from you guys.
You seem like nice guy. They love saying that. Oh my god. Trust me. I need to say this. I work with emergency services 25/8. Okay. I see different people from different emergency services every single day, pretty much. Okay. I see emergency services all the fucking time. And cops are some cops, some with the circle and fucking red arrows, some not all. Some are very nice. Yes, some are very nice. But some cops come in and they'll be like, we received a 911 call. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Do you happen to have information? Because I didn't call 911. So I don't know. What did the dispatcher tell you? Did they give you a room number? Did they give you a name? What did they give you? Right? And they go, well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, so you gotta fucking work with me here because I'm the one that has to help you. And if you don't tell me what you're here for, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Right? They love doing that. They love pulling that shit. And I understand, like, I could understand if a cop said to me, well, unfortunately, our dispatch information is confidential and I cannot release that information to you, unfortunately. So we need to do some sort of investigation or something like that. Then I could turn around. I could be like, totally understand. I get where you're coming from. Give me a few minutes, if you don't mind, to make a couple phone calls so I can see maybe who may have called, right? Is like a big, you know, it would be like the best way, but they just go, I don't know. You tell me. And they love doing the like, they love cutting you off. Like again, some. I'm talking about the bad ones. Okay. Love cutting you off. Love cutting you off. They love cutting me off. I had a cop one time call me little girl at my job, and I was like, sir, I'm 22. I ain't no little girl. Right? And he basically told me he said it in a really nice, in like a condescending kind of way, like really nice way, you know what I mean? And he was like, little girl, I'm just here to help. Do you understand that? Sir, police officer or not, this is private property. I can kick you out of the fucking building. Do not little girl me. Okay, don't be fucking starting with me, cop or not. I will take your ass on. Like it was just like, oh my god. And like, again, I deal with emergency services all the time. Cops love saying this bullshit, like the bad ones. Like they like love doing this bullshit. They love it. And for anyone that doesn't know, I work in retirement. I work with a bunch of vulnerable, sick, old people. And the thing is part of my job is, regardless of who the people are, I am not allowed to let them in unless I have some sort of information as to why I am letting them in. I'm not allowed to let people into the building because, for all I know, and I try to explain this to them and they don't fucking listen, for all I know, you are someone that, and I said this to a cop one time when he was being a dick about a situation, then it was so fucking simple after that, and he was nice after that. I said to him, I said, listen, I understand you're doing your job. I unfortunately do have to do mine as well. And for all I know, you are someone that stole this officer's uniform and badge and everything. And I don't know who you really are. I don't know who you are. So I can't let you in unless I have information from you as to why I'm letting you in. I said, for all I know, this is all stolen and you're a fake police officer. I obviously, logically, know that is not true. But theoretically, I do not know if that's not true. I do not know you as a person. So I cannot let you in without information. And then as soon as you say that, they get like a little bit pissy and then they go, all right, fine. It's for room number 338. And you go, okay, let me double check. And then I call people and then they go, yes. And then I go, okay, you may proceed. But it's like they love, like, some cops love pulling this bullshit. And I get it. I'm not tall. Clip it. Go ahead. Clip that I said I'm short. Feel free. I'm not tall. I'm fucking skinny as hell. I'm frail. And I wear big glasses because I can't find glasses that fit my face because I'm small. I'm a little fucking person. And like, I work a minimum wage job. I understand. They look at me and they go, oh yeah, you're like 12. However, fucking just listen to me. Just take like 30 seconds and listen to what I'm saying. And then I can help you. I'm asking you a question. Like, some of them are so fucking bad. I can't believe. Yeah, they love pulling this shit. I think it's so funny. Working with emergency services all the time is always crazy because so many of them get so mad that they have to do their job.
Because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Aw, that was sweet.
Do we call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
I love that he's having this conversation still in that outfit.
Should we go to the police department? So we went to the police department.
I hate that. That's gross. Honestly, yeah. Like they like little girl. Yeah, don't fucking call me that. I got a name tag. Use my name.
Of course, we're not gonna do anything.
I get so pissed when people do shit like that. It's not even you as like an officer. It's you as a person. Don't be doing this bullshit.
But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the store. You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Yeah, that's the fucking point. Holy. I might just watch it. I might just watch this whole video and then we'll watch something else another time. We have more than enough time. Like it's 10 o'clock. We usually end at like 11-ish.
Lottery scheme according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony up to 10 years in prison and a
Yeah.
Worth more.
Entire time just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case.
Yikes. Well, he's stumped. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to go to court. I was just joking the first time.
Definitions of whether it's stolen or not. It's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Who cares whether it was theft or not?
But for some reason,
I was taking a drink. That's so. Oh my god.
One more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture
One more
of
push.
every single sign that's outside the bricks and minifigs
We
store.
explode him with our minds.
I'm gonna redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed turn at the light to turn and go home. In buy, sell, trade, I changed it to steal, sell, trade. And I'm printing all of them out to steal. So nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time.
Good job. Good on you. We're not using AI.
Much better method, which is a tape measure.
the exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put
This is one of the greatest pieces of media I've ever seen.
But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
Why don't you show me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
What are you talking about? Are you
This is the kind of shit I be saying at work fucking sometimes. Like, honestly, oh my god, this is like this shit that like, again, I understand. Listen, I understand from a worker standpoint and from this guy. Obviously, I'm 100% on their side, and I'm not on this company's side. Fuck that. But there's like some times where someone comes in and they're like, here's the thing that I've learned from working at my work. I know I always talk about my work. This isn't new for this content. I always talk about my job because I hate my job, and I'm very vocal about hating my job. The thing is this is a crazy thing that everyone needs to learn. Sometimes you just have to be really fucking rude to an old person, and all of your problems are solved. Like, they come up, they're screaming at you. You just gotta be fucking like, do not talk to me like that. And they're just like, whoa, geez. Sorry. And then they're like your best friend for the rest of time. This is so fucking funny. You gotta be rude to an old person sometimes, and your life is 10 times better. I'm telling you. Next time you're working your shit ass fucking job, for anyone watching, you're working your shit dead end job, and you're like, I fucking hate this job. Just an old person walks up to you and they're being rude, just fucking do not. And they calm right the fuck down. I'm telling you. They get scared. It works wonders to just say, do not talk to me like that. They fucking, holy shit. They fucking drop that shit so fast.
Double? If I'm wrong, I think you double.
You're obviously a kid.
Double or nothing, let's do it. I think you're scared.
I'm not scared. Okay, double or nothing. This is so fucking funny.
If you lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out. You're too scared. You're scared.
His friend fucking holding on for dear life not to laugh.
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in,
Whoa.
find anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
So give it back.
Josh has finally realized that
Give it back.
whatever he's going through right
This
now
is crazy.
literally never ends for him unless he gives the label.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are
Yeah, that's the point.
trying to attack us.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we won. Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
Hey.
The trajectory of a lot of the things that.
Holy shit, where'd the guy in the back seat come from?
Good ideas, yeah.
His ass was not there.
What do we do for the next couple hours if it's raining?
Bowling! Let's go bowling.
Wait for 2 hours. Brian to get off work.
Shit's so fucking real.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So,
Hey, Brian. Let's go bowling. Let's go bowling. Come on, guys. VTuber bowling. Let's all go bowling together.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos back already?
Ah.
Halfway through the video yet? Yeah. So basically, before.
Are we? No, yeah, you're right. We're just about halfway.
Back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook
Oh,
post
shit.
because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
Here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we get the Legos back. I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living.
Explode them with your mind. I think if we all try hard enough, it'll work.
Anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication-taking types of.
I feel so bad for this
I am
guy.
not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
Yeah, you don't apologize.
Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying
Yeah!
has just
Explode them with your minds.
Yeah, of course. Having a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time,
Aw.
if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter. I get it.
But then Brian told us
Oh.
a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter.
Okay.
Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah.
Oh, is it like an admission of guilt?
Free card.
Yeah.
By this is
Yeah.
makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as
Yeah.
evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person.
Yeah.
They told us that if we give them this get out of
That's
jail
what
free
I was
card,
thinking.
then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then
Probably
that's
most
insane.
definitely. I would say most definitely.
Out if this is what their plan was. So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is gonna send
Monopoly have fucking legal system. It's so right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, there's so many legal loopholes. Does the law even exist? Let's just go ham. Let's start a purge. Explode this guy first in the purge, not this guy, the Lego guy.
Put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys.
You know what? Usually I'd be up someone to ask for using AI, but I can't in this instance.
The ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We gotta win Amanda over, right?
Why?
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just gonna keep postponing it until
No.
You're gonna get him. I'm not gonna screw you.
Okay.
That's not who I am.
That is who you are.
I promise you, I swear to God. Go apologize to her. Say sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos back,
Fake?
Josh,
Nuh-uh.
one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know.
Can I gotta pause and I just want to say something. Can I just say that this is like community and that everyone should take notes? This guy does not have to be helping Brian. Ben does not have to be doing all of this shit. Look at all the money that he has spent to help someone that he pretty much doesn't know. This is community, and everyone could fucking learn a thing or two, because I'm so tired of people wanting a village but not wanting to be a villager. Do shit like this. Help people out. Help people when you're not currently in need. Okay? Please? I beg of everyone, because I am tired of people being the fucking worst. If you want to be a community, speaking of community, make sure you follow River Coco, because I'm really funny and I'm really cool and I donate to charity. That's not even a reason why you should follow me. I do just donate to charity a lot, and we do charity streams sometimes. So if you like charity, follow River Coco. Anyways.
The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested. But I had to find out for sure.
you give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace? Okay.
Okay. All right. That's verbal agreement.
How's it going? We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh. He told us to come back and make peace with you. Is it okay?
It turns out I was right. This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing
Wow.
in the store, right here in the store.
This is fucking explode her with your minds. If you think about it hard enough, it'll work. I promise. Speaking from experience. No, I'm not. Calm down.
Yes. Not harassing.
Not. I don't explode people. Especially not with my mind. Wait. Hold on. No, wait. Yeah, I don't explode people. Okay.
It's just a regular peace treaty, one-page document.
You bring the fuck ass piece of paper. I'd be pissed. I'm sorry.
If you need to go over,
I'm so. I'd be fucking pissed if someone walked in with that. By the way.
He's the treaty guy.
How are you not laughing? Like, holy shit, get the stick out of your ass. He has his jester with him.
And so we waited for the police to show up. And they never showed up.
I don't understand how this can even, like,
Makes sense. I mean, the last time the police
go to court or anything, right? Like, he has the proof. Like, there is so much proof here.
Hi, Josh.
Dan, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
Sorry, Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like
Okay,
Josh has
so now give it to
no
us.
other choice than to give Brian
Now give me the Legos.
his Legos back.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow, they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back.
Yeah!
And now it's tomorrow.
That shit looks so fucking good. What are you
Brian's phone number
eating?
blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
I think. I just want to make sure everything's properly.
The guy I'm on the phone with was trying his hardest
Ah.
to get the stall. It turns
Ah.
out this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that
Ah.
kicked the owner out of the store. Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners of this franchise along with
Wow.
Joshua Johnson. But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Oh.
Now it's Monday.
So now they're stalling. I love when people stall.
Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
Sometime this week, holy shit.
Unfortunately, I still don't have a good update. Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your patience. Sorry,
This is crazy. They block his
I
number.
won't be able to talk tonight.
What the heck? Why do they keep postponing this? What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
Holy shit. Explode them with your minds. Oh my god. Sorry, I hope today I'm not doing like the lazy kind of reaction content. I feel bad, but I'm just like,
Yeah, I've gotten no answer.
I'm so fucking invested that I don't even know what to say.
They finally answered my call.
Oh?
distributed those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer gonna give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing nothing from anybody.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda.
But then he said to cross her off the list. You dick. Explode him with your minds.
So, I printed out a more official looking peace treaty from Los Angeles. Back to bricks and minifigs in Oregon.
I have a friend that I think lives really fucking close to this, and I kind of want to get insider info. I kind of want to text him. Hold on. Hold up.
What?
I'm gonna do that. Just.
I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty.
The peace treaty.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me because I have a get-out-of-jail-free card.
I just texted him, and I just asked my friend that lives in Oregon, do you know about the Bricks and Minifix situation? And I really want to know. I really want to know if he does, which he likely does. And if he does, I want to know how far away he is from it, and if he can go get insider information for me.
They cannot trespass me, and it's effective for the next 10 years.
Because I don't think he would care about being trespassed. I don't think he would care about something like that. This is so fucking funny. No! Okay, this is forgery.
Started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much.
In America, we have a duty-free contracts law which states that you have to.
Oh, okay, that's illegal in Canada, actually. That that would be criminal law in Canada. It's so technically, if there's some sort of contract that someone's signing, you in Canada have to verbally like say what it is. So you kind of have to turn around and you have to be like, I'm making you, okay, I only know this because of where I work. Again, I have to sign for a lot of medical parcels and stuff like that. And they have to tell me. Like, they have to say, so here, I need your signature. This is what you are signing for. You are signing for a medical parcel on behalf of whatever patient. And by signing this, you agree that if it does not get to said patient, you are at fault and not the company, right? Obviously, it always gets to the patient within like fucking 5 minutes. But they have to tell me that that's what that is for. And then I sign it. And then if that's not what the contract was for, then it's illegal. So technically, what they did wouldn't fly in Canada, which is why I think the American legal system's kind of funny, because at least for me, in all of my personal experiences, they have to tell me what exactly I'm signing, and not just, oh, I'm a delivery, you need to sign. Like, they can't say that to me, right? They have to tell me, like, I have to say, like, what for? And if they don't tell me and they refuse to tell me, then I don't have to sign. Okay? So that's kind of funny.
Not to read it. It's your fault, and you still have to do everything the contract
That's
says.
so fucking funny.
Amanda didn't read it. She signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000.
Oh my god.
Damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000.
This shit's so evil. I love it.
Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me, but if I'm gonna be honest,
damn.
Even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000.
I don't. She's a bitch.
So I'm gonna stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally gonna complain about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead,
This is so fucking crazy. Holy shit. I'm gonna just check if he's responded to me. No, he hasn't.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You
I
signed a
did
document.
not.
You did?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
So, no, it's not, and I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe us $5,000 for like punitive damages, but
So, really?
we're just following the contract that you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and
what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
Holy shit. What?
Josh's story has now completely changed.
Explode him with your mind. Holy shit.
Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time? I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving
Yeah,
back if none
you
of our
don't
stuff
have
is
it.
ever in his store?
Right.
Like, what about this?
I mean, I will say part of this is kind of deserved because you're using a Mac, but I'll digress. This is so fucking evil. I love this.
Swearing to God and on everything, he'll give us the
On God, on everything.
For some reason, he never even had the Legos. This makes no sense.
The shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind
Oh my god. His Mormon God. Yeah, his Mormon God. On Joseph Smith. I swear to God.
yeah, he did.
I swear to Joseph Smith that didn't happen. Oh. Oh. The court.
So you're saying, so basically what you're saying is
It's
I'm
just a
wrong,
difference of
but you
opinion.
can sue me for
No,
it.
legitimately, him swearing to God is important in part 2. Okay, we're gonna finish part 1 today. I'll watch part 2 on my own, and I'll update in the Discord server. Or maybe on Twitter. We'll see. I'll update somewhere when I finish
I
it.
would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but... I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos, give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Sue me!
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared.
How have they not put up, like, this guy's poster in the store yet to say, like, don't let him in?
Dang. I stole the Legos?
What?
Dang. Okay.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do, and
Or
shut
I
up,
can explode him with my
which
mind.
I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow, if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to...
The secret third option where you explode him with your mind.
Small claims court. Think about it. Small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
This is crazy.
Thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily. But then this is what would happen to his $190,000.
Yeah. You
But
can't.
I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
if you wanted to,
You creative. Damn. Okay.
If I wanted to limit it,
but you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
we could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know?
Yeah.
So here's the here's the pitch.
Here we go.
We got a small claims for each Lego set.
We have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000, and we get $100,000.
No.
Well, why not?
Oh.
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called
Ah.
claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is civil plaintiff splits
It's
one lawsuit
legal.
into two
No.
lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times?
Oh.
Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by bricks
Yeah.
and figs,
Yeah.
people can individually sue, and it turns out...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you sue for each set.
So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of bricks and minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card, and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets. And according to the legal paperwork, they're still
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale. I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
This is so much fucking work for this. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it so fucking hard.
We have a notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations. It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 they never got back to me.
That's okay.
So I'm going to sue them in small claims court.
Yeah.
Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you? Here you go.
Thank you. You felt the need to bow.
Fucking crazy.
There's actually a big problem with our
This is
plan
when we realized that
we're now all $10,000
Brian is actually a really chill guy and he's joining the friend group.
is gonna destroy us.
Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have, like, money to, like, loan us.
Tommy! I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me. No?
Does anyone have 10K to loan me? I would love the thank you.
Michael! Do you have 10,000?
I would love 10K exclamation point Kofi.
But this is when we remembered that our friend Brian just made about $100,000 from all.
Oh, yeah.
I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So we gave Brian a call.
So we're in a really weird pickle right now.
I just need $10,000, that's all. I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like...
I can see about it, but...
Oh, okay. Oh
Oh my god, sure.
Could you imagine how it feels to be Brian? Like,
Paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back. Yeah,
you just have a bunch of like 20-year-olds helping you with
All of
this.
this legal. There has to be some type of catch, and you're right, there is.
Oh no.
It's called sales tax.
Ah.
But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax.
Mm.
It doesn't have it. This means that we can just keep
Yay.
selling sets back and forth to each other over and over for free.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top and start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet.
When are we all hopping on the Discord call for small claims court?
Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now
That's crazy.
fast forward all the way back to present day.
There's so much lore. No wonder this video is like over an hour.
No clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have, like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you gonna serve the papers today?
No, figure it out.
That's not how it works. That's not how the world works.
Are you young?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Well, Bricks and Minifigs
He's gonna be fucking
the
shocked.
Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the
Boing.
day promoting my We Steal From Old
Oh.
People company. Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
We steal from old people.
And if Bricks and Minifigs calls
I
the
can't
police
wear
for
that
doing
shirt to
this,
work.
then they owe me $5,000 more. I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs. So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation from the inside.
I see.
Oh no.
They closed early.
They closed early on us. I think they're afraid of my lawsuit. So we decided to go bowling again.
Yay, going bowling. I haven't been bowling in so fucking long. I don't even know who I'd go with.
The next day now.
I'm gonna see my mom if she wants to go bowling.
It's go time.
It's go time.
The funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining. Because if Josh thinks it's fake, then
Honestly, you want to know what this video has done to my brain? This video has just like inspired me to I take back everything I said earlier, where I was like, "Oh, I'm too lazy to make content. I'm not fucking making content. I'm not making a YouTube video." The amount of effort put into this is telling me that I could put in an 1/8 of this effort and it would be like amazing.
And if Josh doesn't show up to court,
Oh my god.
we just win by default. So
That's
before I
true.
serve him any court papers, I'm actually first gonna confirm Josh's
We can go
beliefs
bowling,
and do
twin.
something
When are you coming here and we're gonna go bowling?
like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world. It's something. Exactly. We ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely
Yeah.
not hanging that up.
You don't know anything about
I have
this.
no idea of anything about that.
Okay.
Wow.
Called
I
by
am
the.
the manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing.
That's
to
so
serve all
fucking
of these
funny.
real court
Hi chat, hi skulls, welcome in. We're almost done reacting to this video. It's about the Lego minifigs being stolen situation. It is crazy.
The first lawsuit has
We're almost done watching the first video, and then we're gonna end stream because I don't think I really have time to watch like anything else. But this was crazy. Everyone told me about it today. We were originally gonna watch like Ghost Adventures and make fun of Ghost Adventures, but this is crazy.
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
We steal from old people. Yeah, steal from old people.
Hopefully if I keep up all this advertising.
Yeah, originally we were gonna make fun of Ghost Adventures because we had done a different stream doing that, and it was pretty funny. And now today we're doing. Everyone told me about this, and I had to look into it, and now we're invested.
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Uh-oh. Ghost Adventures is a goated show, low-key. I love making fun of just Zach Bagans in general. Because, like, I think Ghost Adventures is just such a funny show because of how over the top it is, and that's why we love watching it, making fun of it.
Wait, what? They really thought it was fake.
Yeah.
We did it! Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way. Yes!
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money.
Yay!
And, I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
I'm assuming this is not the end. This whole story, this is a piece of media.
Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? Let's go to court. Sue me for it. Sue me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court then.
When I finally followed their instructions, they were too scared to show up. There is no more legal loopholes, and there is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs finally has to deal with the consequences.
I'm just interested in spirits and stuff. Being indigenous and interests me. Oh, that is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like ghost shows, and I'm interested in ghosts and stuff like that too. Don't get me wrong. I just think Zach Bagans is so over the top that it's like he's kind of like, you know, he's kind of like making the issue I have with Zach Bagans is that he's insensitive to a lot of ghosts. And like to a lot of people, right? And he goes, oh, there's a person that was brutally murdered here, so we're gonna try to talk to them. Like, I just think it's like insensitive is the thing that I hate about Zach.
I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store.
What?
First, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so
Yeah, he's way over the top. Bro likes to shit talk the ghost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why we like making fun of Zach. That's why we love it.
Today is Bricks and Minifigs.
This is so sad.
Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store was closed. So, over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then...
That's so fucking funny. Holy shit.
Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the
Then there's me too. What's up, demons? It's me, your boy.
empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed,
yikes. Explode Bricks and Minifigs with your mind. Holy shit. Actually, you know what? I have seen this exact image. But I didn't know what it was about, and I just thought it was kind of funny. But I'd seen this exact image on Instagram, and I was like, that's kind of funny. And then I just like scrolled past it, and I didn't look into it.
Put up and posted it on social media, and pretty much immediately we started going absolutely viral.
Yeah.
The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed, and because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
I've been reading about this
Rick's in many faces. It's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week.
This is so funny. I don't know why, but they look like they're in Canada. For a second, I honestly thought they were too. Like living in Canada, I'm like, is this happening here? And I don't know about it, but no, it's in Oregon.
We stole a family's life savings.
This is so crazy.
We got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
Just closed down his entire place of business to not pay you $100,000. I don't know, like we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean we shut down an entire business. Like that's almost.
We still had to get the Legos back. Even though this minifigs
Holy shit.
I am not stopping.
Yeah, but now isn't everything gonna get like repoed and you can go and get it from there?
This video's going on for so long now.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story.
That's so crazy. You guys weren't kidding when you said there's like fucking 3 parts.
Now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben, and part 2 gets insane.
Everybody just chill. I like how the Lego video became the craziest video.
Also by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude,
Wow!
Every 50 feet just surrounding us. We were completely surrounded.
It was supposed to be for streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV, so Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews, and way
That's so crazy, right, bro? I'm like, why does it look like where I live? Honestly, it looks like where I live. It's like exactly what I was thinking earlier. Until they told me it was Oregon, I was like, this is the GTA. I'm like, this is like anywhere in the GTA. Oh my god, he has body cam footage. This is so fucking funny. That is crazy. Okay. I'm gonna watch the rest off stream because it's 11 o'clock and that's typically when we end. I know, I'm sorry. I'm fortunately not free. I'm free Thursday though. I might do a sporadic Thursday stream. Or a Friday. I did say Friday was TBD in my Discord. I did say that, didn't I? Or was it Saturday? What was my schedule? I said Saturday was TBD. I might do a Thursday or Friday stream. Just sporadic. I know I said I wasn't going to this week, but I might. I see a place with really bad roads and potholes, and I'm like, oh yep, that's Quebec. Honestly, I'm like, yep, that's the GTA. I believe you. I believe you that that's anywhere in Canada. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do a cheeky little raid. So that was fucking crazy. Thank you, Frank and Neko, for telling me about that. Amazing. I am so interested. Oh my god, there's someone learning about the Lego scandal as well. So, and they're watching Critical's videos, so I'm gonna raid them. This person's name is Candy Hearts. We're gonna give them a little follow. We're gonna give them a little raid. So they are also learning about the Lego scandal. So let's go ahead and go see Candy Hearts. All right, being from Quebec, I have to say it. No, I know, man. Like, honestly. All right, guys, we're gonna do our cheeky little raid. Don't forget to use raid emote. Oops, that's the wrong one. I don't know what the command is. Use the raid emote. Anyways, I will see you guys Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something around there. And yeah, go enjoy. You get to learn more about the scandal. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye.